What's up, everybody? It's J and J with Justin and Jordan. We got a special episode today because we're only gonna be talking about baseball. We got trade rumors. The Yankees kind of doing bad. No more basketball talk, right? We don't got to talk about what happened Monday, please. I really want to ignore it.
Monday, nigga. What happened yesterday?
What happened yesterday?
Oh
no.
I'm
not talking about that.
I was thinking about baseball.
I'm talking about what happened in ball. Can we just ignore that? I don't even want to talk about it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, we can't ignore that.
Man, we can't ignore an asshole. And this is one of the times in my life where I really wish this was a baseball pod, because I don't even want to acknowledge this shit. That shit was embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I'm so fucking pissed. I'm not giving flowers. I'm not doing it, Justin. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna give it to Jaylen Brown. Deservedly won Finals MVP. I was scared when they went up there after, Tatum was front running, staying in the game with 4 minutes left, up like 30 stat padding points. I was really like, damn, they're really gonna give him Finals MVP. When I heard Jay, I'm like, I got scared. And I heard Lynn Brown, and even Jim Brown was like, whoa! I was hyped for him. I was in my bed. I was like, let's go. I was hyped that he won that shit. And then I fell asleep. I literally regretted staying up for that shit. I had work the next night. Terrible game. I stayed up just for the Jaylen Brown shit. When they started interviewing Tatum and shit, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to turn this shit off. I didn't even see we did it.
Nah.
Until the next morning.
I saw that. I started laughing.
And I was so happy I didn't see that shit live because I would have been so pissed off. But I saw in the morning, I was like, damn, this nigga's corny, bro.
Yo, that shit had me dying.
He's on an all-time corny run right now. You saw his tweet, I forgot if it was today or yesterday, where he's like, everyone on the golf course keeps calling me champ. I'm liking the sound of that. I'm like, this corny
I didn't see that.
Nigga, bro. Tired of him, bro. Tired of it.
Yeah. The NBA season ended on Monday. And Boston Celtics, congratulations. They won 4-1 against the Dallas Mavericks. Their 18th championship. First one since 2008. That game was just, I thought it was gonna be somewhat close, but Boston came out and said, "Fuck that, we not going back to Dallas." And this team all season is just a testament to how strong they've been. And even I've had my moments where I've doubted this team, saying, "Yeah, it don't matter like the advanced stats or whatever. I don't give a fuck. They're still not." Like, that's what I was saying all season. Did they run into the right matchup? Yeah, you could say that. But as of right now, they are probably one of the toughest teams and one of the most dominant teams in the league. And they proved that. They stamped that with this championship. I think Coach Mazzulla deserves all his flowers. He coached his ass off in the series, and he did his thing. And I've been a guy who's been critical of Joe Mazzulla. The criticism was fair, but I'm giving him his respect. Jaylen Brown.
Yes, let's talk about it.
Doing his thing in this finals. Winning the finals MVP. Doing it on both ends. That's the part that people tend to forget. He had the Luka assignment, and he did a damn good job. Because in Game 5, Luka did not look like Luka, and that is rare. Been watching Luka Doncic since he's came into the league, and that was one game where I was like, wow, like he really can't get nothing going. And that's credit to Jaylen Brown's defense. He took it personally, even though he didn't have the best offensive performance in Game 5. He made a statement saying like, yo, I don't give a fuck if we lose with him going off on me. I'm going to just do what I have to do and shut him down. And he even said it after the game. He was like, yo, you made me better in the series, just the way they was competing. And it was good to see.
He said that to Luka, or he said that in a conference?
He said that to Luka. Like, they dapped up. I think he was mic'd up or something. They dapped up. He's like, yo, you made me better. Like,
that was... You don't want to hear that shit.
Oh, if you're Luka? Yeah, Luka. Luka was talking shit to somebody in the crowd. He's like, your mom's a hoe. I was like, damn.
Yo, you saw when Kyrie dove into the crowd, and someone said something. And he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you,
Yeah,
man?
I did see that. I did see that.
As Boston, we know what that is. I know for a fact we know what it is.
Yeah, Boston fans were like, yo, he's making it about him when he went to dap up everybody at the end. I'm like, bro, it's whatever.
Bro, Boston fans are so immature, bro. Y'all really brought a blow-up doll of Kyrie Irving and stomped him out. You ain't see that? Are you serious? Say psych right now.
I swear to
They
God.
brought a blow-up doll. I think I forgot if they threw the Mavs or Celtics Kyrie jersey on it. They like taped his face to it and they threw it on the ground and started stomping it out. And it's so funny because people be like, Knicks fans are terrible. Why are they shouting fuck Embiid?
I've never seen Knicks fans do that shit.
I've never seen us, Philly fans, Laker fans, Heat fans, all these toxic fan bases. I've never seen any of them take a blow-up doll of an opposing team player and stomp that bitch out. That was crazy. And Justin, it wasn't like 3 of them.
It was like mad people.
There was like 12 to 20 people stomping them out for no fucking reason. I'm going to send it to you after the show. But that shit was ridiculous. That shit was ridiculous, bro. I wanted so badly for him to shut up these fans, but he couldn't.
But Drew Holiday, so happy. Like I want people to stop because I heard it again today that Drew Holiday is the most underrated player in the NBA. Can we stop that shit? Because I feel like
that shit hasn't been true in 4 years.
Yeah,
5 years.
People have been saying that shit for 4 years. I'm like, if everybody's saying he's underrated, he's
it's
not.
It's the same thing with Derek White. Like when JJ Redick said he's so underrated, and then you have all these Glazers come out. It's like, bro, you're not underrated anymore. That backcourt is mad. It's mad. No, I'm not gonna say overhyped, but you have people obsessing over calling him underrated. Derek White has not been underrated since he was a Spur. You feel me? Drew Holiday has not been underrated since he was a Pelican. Before they faced the Warriors and before he shut down Dame. Before that, he was underrated.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
That is what pushed him to stardom for the first time since 2013.
Yeah.
100%. That's what made him a hot commodity.
I was like, bro, Drew Holiday hasn't been underrated since like 2017.
They threw that motherfucker on Durant.
Yeah.
I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
But he's not. I'm gonna say one thing though, because you said all the congratulations. I'm here to bring negativity, right? I'm tired of these Celtic fans being basically like, oh, they're posting like screenshots of polls and shit. People saying who's gonna win, and obviously it's like Mavericks. Like we were the underdogs, bro. Y'all have 5 damn near all-star caliber players. You won 64, right? 64 games. You got through the East fairly easily, and you have a championship. Good for you, have a championship. You don't have to desperately victimize yourself and act like you're an underdog. A majority of those people picked the Mavs because they didn't want you to win. I picked the Mavs because I really thought they were going to win. A lot of other people picked the Mavs just because they're like, oh, fuck Boston. Mm-hmm. And it's because of the fans, how they're acting right now. It's because of how the fans are acting right now. Me, I gave analysis for why the Mavs would win. A lot of people gave analysis on how the Mavs could win. And there were some people, of course, online who were just like, yeah, I just don't want Boston to win, so I'm going to pick the Mavs.
That's when I started.
And then look what happened.
That's when I started getting scared because I picked Dallas, but I had my reasoning for it. I have no hate for the Celtics. But I started seeing everywhere Dallas. I'm like, aren't these motherfuckers the underdogs?
Yeah.
And
they are, but now because of some random poll posted by 123 NBA on YouTube, and it's 57% Dallas, 43% Boston, it's like we're the underdogs the whole time. When were you guys ever the underdogs this whole playoffs?
They were not the underdogs.
Son, you guys lost Porzingis, and you're still a supreme, what was it? Kevin Hart calls it an overdog. You guys were a major overdog in every series.
Yo, they went.
You're not doing that.
They went what? 80 and what? 21 for the season?
You got to win 16 games. That's 80. They lost 18 in the regular season. They lost 1 in the finals and 1 in the second. No. 21.
80 and
they
21.
lost one against the Heat, 1 against the Cavs, 1 against the Mavs. They got 3 extra L's. 80 and 21. But that's an underdog. That's a victim.
80 and 21. That's a hell of a season.
I like what Mazzulla said, though. I'm not going to lie. His line went hard. He was like, kept looking at the banners, saw space for 18. Now we can hang up 18. And he's like, now I see another space next to 18. That shit went hard. I can't lie. That's a fire. That's a fire line.
That motherfucker's he's entered psycho territory. Once you hit psycho territory as a coach, You're in good company.
He's been in that though.
Nah, yeah.
Since he started, and youngest coach to win a championship since Bill Russell.
Yeah.
Pretty good company. Fucking good.
That's
company,
really, really good company.
But we'll see what the rest of his coaching career looks like.
Yeah. And the last person I forgot to even say anything about was Jason Tatum. Just so happy to see the growth from rookie year to now and see the player that he's become, because going in, I was hyped when he got drafted, but I never envisioned this type of player, the player that he's become now. And it's this nigga's laughing.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking back to all my Tatum takes, and this has been since the start, because I said Josh Jackson should have won third in the draft.
Nah, yeah.
I was so high on Josh Jackson.
I was looking at old mock drafts yesterday, and I saw mock drafts where Tatum was going fucking fifth.
Hey man, respect De'Aaron, respect Josh Jackson.
And yeah, I never thought that he would become the player that he's become now. And the fact that he's done it, I'm really, really proud. And I'm like, damn. Like in the back of my head, I'm like, damn, it's here. Like he's a champion now. Like I can't even fucking. I'm like, all these motherfuckers was talking so much shit, and he's a fucking champ now. I know he's coming off as corny, and it is getting a little crazy. But when you win, you could talk. And that's just how it goes. That's always how's it been. But he does it kind of feels like he's holding back, and he's not trying to be original at all. Like he's taking other people's shit. I'm like, yo, just be you and say what you gotta say.
There is no real Jason Tatum.
I fuck with Jaylen Brown because they was like, what the fuck? When they gave him the Finals MVP, he was like, all glory to God, but I don't give a fuck. Like that's yo, he said it on the fuck. He did not give a fuck.
And he said he wanted to share it with Tatum.
Yeah, and shout out to Jaylen Brown for that too. Like a lot of people, especially the media, trying to tear them apart. Been trying to tear them apart.
What a selfless player.
And he made it known that he's like, yo, we couldn't win without the two of us. And he was like, yo, I need him, he needs me. And same thing with Jason Tatum. He does the same thing. He's like, yo, I need Jaylen Brown. And like, that's just how it goes. The identity of this team starts with them too. I said that last episode. People want to talk about, oh, Tatum has a super team. I'm like, well, you got to blame Danny Ainge because...
He do.
Well, if you got a problem with that, talk to Danny Ainge because he was the one that had the balls to draft Jaylen Brown third when everybody else wanted Chris Dunn. He was the one that traded back. He could have taken Markelle Fultz one, like everybody else probably would have, but he traded back and took Jason Tatum at 3. Not Josh Jackson, not Lonzo Ball, not De'Aaron Fox. He took Jason Tatum at 3. And then shout out to fucking Brad Stevens making these moves. The Porzingis trade, I know you wasn't high on it. I was like iffy on it. But that was like the first piece. Trading Marcus Smart. A lot of people were like, yo, how can you trade him? He's the guy that gives a fuck. But you flipped him for Porzingis, and then he made the trade trading Robert Williams for Drew Holiday, and that's what ultimately made them the overwhelming favorite in the Eastern Conference. And a lot of Celtics fans are like, damn, I love Rob Will. Like, how could we trade him? But you got Drew Holiday back, and now you got a championship out of it. And I want to slow down on the talks with Dynasty.
Absolutely not.
But I think what the organization has done has been really good. They should be really proud of themselves. But it's been a good season for the Boston Celtics.
Fucking stupid Wizards management, man.
Wizards?
Yeah.
Oh, stupid Nets too.
Yeah, stupid Wizards though. I mean, they was losing before they had Porzingis. You feel me? And they already had taken advantage of the Nets asset. And it's like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to give him fucking Porzingis for? That's it. Now you got Embiid like, yo, he's like, did the Bucks just give the Celtics a championship? That shit was fucking funny. He was on Embiid ass like, no, you ain't never been to conference finals. And it's true. It is true. But still, like, yeah, he has a point. I mean, this doesn't happen if the Bucks stick to their guns. You feel me? Now their first round exit, the Wizards was always gonna be ass regardless, with KP, without KP. Yeah, I know they had to let him go, but damn, you couldn't let him go to the Clippers, the Lakers, the fucking Suns. Anywhere, the fucking Grizzlies, the Heat. Damn, the Nets.
And it's crazy.
To the Nets.
It's crazy. Porzingis only played 4 games in this playoffs?
But the one that he played,
yeah,
and which was game one.
Game 1, yeah.
Set the fucking tone.
Yeah, set the fucking tone.
Absolutely set the tone, bro. He's the reason that they won game 1.
Hell yeah.
The biggest fucking reason. We said Finals MVP off rip. Well, not we, but like as a collective, like people everywhere, there was like, damn, he has potential to win Finals MVP and shit. He cooked. Speaking of Porzingis shit, I mean, I still hate Porzingis for what he did with New York, but I respect that he went out there. He did look like shit. Looked really fucking bad, but he went out there. Yeah. Same thing with OG. Like OG looked like shit. Respect though. You still tried. You wanted to go out with your guys. Well, this one's more like a case of you want to win with your guys.
What the fuck? Oh,
that scared the shit out of me.
Just get the fuck out of me.
I thought it was fire. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I just want to say, shout out Jaylen Brown, shout out Drew Holiday. That's the only shout outs I'm gonna give out for the Celtics. That's the only 2 guys I could really tolerate. Jaylen Brown took his fucking Finals MVP trophy to the casino, put that shit on the table. That went hard. He was playing roulette. He just had that shit there. And he was making jokes like, damn, that's what he's going to gamble away once he loses all this fucking money. And he's about to be like, yeah, I'll put the trophy on this, put the trophy on green. I was like, son, chill. But nah, I'm just ready for the new season, man, after all this shit. I'm just ready for the new season. And, you know, speaking of the new season, before we even talk about free agency rumors, a big trade that went down, let's talk about JJ Redick going to the Lakers.
Yeah, this happened yesterday.
Ah, man. Tommy Alter. I'm sorry, bro. You're out of job. Just put my fries in the bag, by the way, when I pull up, please.
What the fuck?
He got no job at this point.
Wow.
Am I lying?
He could just start his own shit.
No one's going to watch that shit. No one is going to watch that. Tommy's cool. You feel me? Like, he's no Roan. And he's no
Roan is the best one.
Roan is the best white guy.
Yeah.
The best white guy like sidekick. I'm trying to think of who else is really fucking good. Not Lefko. Lefko's terrible.
Lefko. Oh yeah.
Roan is good and
damn.
Not PG's. PG's is trash too. Brunson and Hart's dude is cool. Matt, I think his name is. He's cool.
I think so, yeah.
He's pretty fucking cool. When he made that Johnny Sins joke, I'm like, yeah, you funny as fuck.
Does Lonzo have a token white guy on his shit?
I haven't seen Lonzo's yet.
I haven't watched it either, but I'm just trying to think. I don't think Michael Porter Jr. has one.
Roan is definitely the best.
Yeah,
he's the
best.
Because he has his own personality. Everyone else feels mad dry, copy and paste, yada yada yada. I think PG's one is the worst. Him or Lefko, they're terrible. Can't stand either one.
I haven't watched Shaq's podcast. Lefko. I mean, I like.
But you've seen Lefko on ESPN.
Lefko on TNT.
I mean, TNT. Sorry.
He's cool. I never had a problem with it.
He got cooked by Jerry West.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Yeah, he's like, how about you be quiet and let the people know what they're talking about, do the drafting, something like that. I was like, damn, yo, he finally. Nah, he was getting fried, and then when he filled in for Ernie, like the chemistry wasn't there. It was terrible, and you could see like that's why I'm surprised Shaq brought him on for his podcast, because Shaq was fucking with him the least, to be honest with you, from body language when I seen that shit. But back to the main thing though, JJ Redick. I'm sorry, bro. I think you set yourself up for failure. Here's a question I saw, by the way, on YouTube.
Yeah.
That I want to pose to you. Will JJ Redick's coaching career outlast Steve Nash's?
Steve Nash was what?
A year and a half.
Year and a half. He got fired, what, 2022 or 1?
2022. He was there for that playoff run. The first one.
Will he outlast it?
Remember, it was the Lakers, it's LeBron.
Yeah.
Potentially Bronny.
I don't think so.
1 year?
I don't think so.
Because remember, Nash got a year and a half, I'm pretty sure. You saying he gets 1 year?
I feel like probably just about year and a half, too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you take this job, bro?
This shit is starting to look like a clown show. And that's no disrespect to JJ Redick.
Yeah. No disrespect to him or his basketball mind.
Yeah. It just really has to do with the optics of everything. You have JJ Redick, who's on a podcast with LeBron, and now he's about to coach the Lakers. And then the buzz of drafting Bronny James in this draft has been rampant, and now it looks like he's gonna be a Laker. Mm-hmm. And now it's just like, I mean, this is a rhetorical question, but it's just like, yo, who's running the show out there? Like, it's a fucking joke.
Is it Bron? Is it Genie? Like,
Yeah, we don't know, but yeah, it just looks like a fucking joke. Like, that's why when this shit happened, I was like, certified AAU team, because like, it's just the party that's going on. But I feel like once LeBron retires, the party's over. And people, I don't know, I guess this is the first person we've ever started doing this with, but JJ Redick has become the first coach where like he has Pat Riley potential, or he has. I saw somebody else. I forgot what other coach, but he has this
Phil.
It wasn't Phil.
Because Phil used to hoop too.
It wasn't Phil. It was somebody else.
Former basketball players,
but
as coaches. I'm trying to.
But they were trying to like give like his ceiling. I'm like, when have we ever done this shit with coaches? I'm like, I would have liked to see JJ Redick get some experience first, at least. Like, he has literally zero. Like, outside of playing, he has zero coaching experience. Like, at least Steve Kerr was in the front office. Steve Nash was fucking, like, what? Operations with the Warriors or some shit?
Yeah, he was I don't want to say shooting coach, but he was
something.
Some sort of coach for the Warriors for years.
Yeah. Fucking Tom Thibodeau was a assistant for years. Mm-hmm. Didn't get his first coaching job till 2010. That motherfucker was assistant coaching for the Knicks in the late 90s. And the Celtics.
Spo started off.
Sam Cassell has more experience, and he's never been a head coach. That motherfucker's been an assistant for life.
Son Spo started off with the film.
Yeah, he was video coordinator.
Bro, this is ridiculous, bro. Yeah. Like, again, it's no disrespect to JJ, but it's like how J.R. Smith said, like, what was it? He said, don't take the bait. He took the fucking bait.
Nah, yeah.
I don't know why. Like, you could go coach Detroit.
Yeah.
That's going to do more for your legacy than the Lakers. If you coach Detroit to 25, 26 wins, that's better than you winning 47 games with the Lakers, which is probably what they're going to do, and then get cooked in the first or second round. That's way better for your legacy to go coach the Pistons.
And I'm interested to see if this doesn't work out, can you really get back on the podcast right away? Because there's so many trolls out there. Like, if they have a season where they're like the 11th seed, and he tries to go on the pod, and he's like, "Oh, this is the play where you pop the picker. I would have put this guy in this spot." Niggas would have been like, "All right, hot shot. That's why his team was."
That's why you got the playoffs.
That's what
look how Paul George, Embiid, Julius Randle, Josh Hart have been clowned.
Yeah.
Going to do shit for the finals. Yeah. Especially Paul George. The Paul George ones be funny as hell. They're like, damn, this is Paul George's first and last time at the finals. And I agree. And I was on the people saying that shit too.
Those shits be funny as fuck. They're like, Deuce touched the trophy before Chris Paul.
Damn, that's insane. I don't like that one. Respect Chris Paul. I don't like Paul George. Respect Chris Paul. We're not doing that. We're not doing that shit.
I'm like, damn.
We're not doing that shit.
They're like, Deuce has been to more finals games than Paul George.
I like that one. That one I like. I ain't gonna lie. That one I like.
That should be funny.
But man, that's a good question. Like, is he gonna ever podcast again? Is the show cooked? He's gonna be getting fried.
If you fail badly, bro, I wouldn't come back to the show.
And with all due respect to JJ, like, I fuck with JJ. Again, he has a good mind for ball. He's a cool dude. Good media personality. It does feel like, too, that he has this I'm better and smarter than you mentality when it comes to ball. And it shows multiple times.
Yeah.
You see it on Twitter. You see it on TV. You see it on the podcast. And he's not going to handle that LA media frying him like that.
I mean, you probably still could do the podcast. You can't do Mind the Game anymore.
I don't think you could do the podcast either.
I mean, I think you could do player interviews.
Could you imagine him interviewing?
But you can't do no breakdown.
Has he done a Brunson interview yet? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Imagine him interviewing Brunson, and Brunson just dropped 47 on you guys, right? Or before the game, like, yeah, we're about to go against each other tonight.
Yeah.
Whatever. And it's like, then the night, like the actual night, and you get cooked by 47, then what? Now you're getting clowned for that shit. Same way on your show and just drop 47 on your team.
Damn, bro. I would feel bad if I was like Max Christie or Cam Reddish.
Or even Rui.
Yeah, Rui. Like imagine they're out playing and it's like LeBron's going off, AD's going off, and these guys they're just having an off night. Then you turn on fucking YouTube and you see JJ and LeBron like, and LeBron's like, we need more fucking shooting out there. And JJ's like, I agree.
JJ's,
Like that's the shit you gonna have to deal with.
Yes, man, bro.
Yeah. And then
point.
you add, we're not even talking about the Bronny factor into this shit. Cause now you have Bronny on the team. Everybody gonna be like, when is Bronny gonna play? When are we gonna see the father-son duo?
Is this a bigger clown show than the Nets with the big three?
Yeah.
Do you think this is the biggest clown show we've ever seen?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because now,
it's between this, Philly with the Ben Simmons drama, the Nets big three, Philly with the Harden drama. What more? He's like, Daryl Morey is a liar and I'll never play for him again. I'm trying to think of some other clown shows.
yeah, because the
Kobe and Shaq might still be worse, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, the Kobe Shaq shit was like, at least they won 3 chips.
I guess was still,
It was a clown show, but this was like,
especially when he was like, oh, when Shaq does it, he gets away with it.
yeah, that was crazy.
That's wild, bro. D-Lo and Nick Young shit.
Yeah.
That's a low-key clown show, but that's like a lower scale one, even though that shit was terrible.
Yeah, but
that's when D-Lo used to go like this and go and just dap himself up because ain't nobody want to dap him up.
on a little bit less of a scale, the Hornets low-key have been a clown show.
But that's just them being them.
Yeah,
Same thing
yeah,
with the
that's
Wizards.
just- yeah,
that's
that's
just the Wizards being the Wizards. You feel me? Like John Wall fucking getting hurt in the shower.
Yeah,
Love
that's-
John Wall, but it's like, damn, like that's embarrassing.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
This is so embarrassing, bro. It's like I don't even know who's in control. Is it Pelinka? Is it Bron? Is it Genie? Who is in control?
It feels like it's Bron. Like he got a
Yeah,
chokehold
it
on the
feels
franchise.
like it feels like, but it feels like they all have a hand in this shit.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
It really does feel like each of them have their dirty hands on this poor product.
And it's weird too, because it's like JJ don't. I mean, obviously he has no experience, and we're gonna have to find out throughout the season. But he has no. Well, we don't know what his philosophies are. We don't know what his strengths and what his style is gonna be. What he's gonna implement. Like certain coaches, you know what their MO is. Like what kind of brand of basketball your team is gonna be playing when you add that coach. And I feel like with JJ Redick is kind of like, what are you doing? LeBron is gonna retire in probably 2 seasons. You have Anthony Davis, who's 31 years old, who's still damn good. You should be trying to maximize him. Getting a coach that hangs their hat on their defense, and kind of like that's their identity. And having Anthony Davis there, that's kind of where you have to like hang your hat on. And JJ Redick kind of strikes me as a guy that's like, we're gonna go super offense. I feel like that's where it's gonna turn to,
see.
and that's kind of the direction the team went. Second half of the season, they said, "Fuck, we're gonna sacrifice our defense and lean a little bit more towards the offense," and they put up points, but they could not stop anybody.
Do you think that coaches model their coaching style off of how they played? Because I know we're assuming, we don't know what JJ's doing, but I feel like we're kind of assuming that he's going to be an offensive coach just because he was a no defense guy his career.
Nah,
Because that's what I'm saying. I don't think it really. I don't know if he's going to bring out like high powering offense. I don't know if he's going to build a defensive masterclass. I don't know what he's going to do, but I can't even assume what he's going to do because it feels like coaches that used to be players, it's not like they're modeling their coaching style off of how they play. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's based on his game.
I'm not predicting high octane offense is what I'm saying.
Nah,
even with JJ.
It's just the way he speaks about certain shit, especially off ball movement and shit like that. I feel like that is probably what they're gonna implement more, especially with guys like Austin Reeves and like I guess Torian Prince.
Cooked. They're cooked.
Yeah, that's the personnel you got, but like
And DeJounte Murray.
yeah. I mean, I could see. Yeah, I mean,
They're already firing up that rumor again.
I mean, I could see somebody like Austin Reeves benefiting maybe from whatever. Well, the system that I think JJ's gonna have out. But me personally, I'm thinking he's gonna probably lean more offense. That doesn't mean they're gonna have an Indiana Pacers type of offense.
I don't even think they'll be top 5, top 7.
Yeah, maybe
They're too old.
Maybe he tries to do something where it's more simplified. He knows LeBron is about to be 40 years old. Anthony Davis is up there in age. This team is not a young team. So it's probably gonna be a simple yet effective offense that he's gonna try to bring. And obviously, he knows that he has Anthony Davis, and he's gonna try to use him in some actions where it's like, all right, we could probably set up our defense in a way where like we have Anthony Davis as the quarterback of our defense, and we could use him and exploit other teams with that.
I hate being negative towards a coach that we've never seen before. Like,
Yeah,
you know, I love jumping on Doc. I love jumping on Monty, who's just been fired and he's collecting tens of millions.
yeah,
There's a lot of coaches that I love jumping on. Paul's was like, the reason I'm jumping on JJ like this, he could be a phenomenal coach. He could lead these guys to 60 wins next season. Yeah. And I'll look stupid right now. Yeah. But I'm very confident that they're not going to do that well. Yeah, they'll make the playoffs. But the drama's going to go crazy throughout the season. Injuries may happen. I know you said, like, oh, he emphasizes off-ball movements, so on and so forth on the show. But it's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to implement it. And then it's another thing to implement it and it fucking works.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Are we going to see that happen? What he's talking about on his show, is he going to bring that to real life, and is that shit going to fucking work? That's the real fucking question at this point. And, you know, of course, you got to deal with not just being the coach, but the scapegoat as well.
Yeah.
That, you're going to be dealing with that all fucking season. Especially Laker fans. Yo, fucking JJ Redick has terrible rotations. JJ Redick called the timeout 32 seconds too late. Fuck, man. Like, our team's so trash because of JJ Redick. Why were you the 1 seed? Because of JJ Redick. Be ready for that shit. I'm not saying Darvin Hamas didn't deserve it, but JJ Redick is gonna be the new face of that because Vogel was getting fried, and Vogel's a great fucking coach. Vogel is a great coach.
Yeah, Vogel's a really good coach, and y'all took him for granted.
Mm-hmm. JJ's a rookie coach,
and you guys could have had Budenholzer.
I keep this is my third episode saying I should have gotten Bud. I should have gotten Bud. Would you have taken Monty?
Nah.
I feel like that.
Nah.
It's funny because he's actually coached in the NBA for years. He would have been a worse choice than JJ.
He's
a fraud.
If I'm Anthony Davis, I would have been like, yo, Monty, go take a fucking 1 year vacation, my nigga. And then we'll call you. I mean, I like Monty for the post LeBron, and you still got AD, sure.
I guess.
But I guess with the LeBron, I don't know what the fuck they was doing. And James Borrego too. It didn't even seem like he was a possibility, because now the Cavs still have an open head coaching spot, and then there's another team that just and the Pistons. The
Pistons. Yeah. That's it so far.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Man, I wonder what Thibs would do with this team. Because Thibs is so stubborn, strong-minded. I feel like LeBron wouldn't fuck with that. Or AD.
Taurean Prince is playing 40 minutes.
Yeah, he's playing 40 minutes. No, Vandal is playing
Vandal's playing 40 minutes. Anthony Davis is never coming out the game.
Anthony Davis will not last 40 games.
Austin Reeves would probably barely play.
He's not playing. D'Lo's not even going to be on the team.
D'Lo would
DMPs.
D'Lo, if he's got it going that night, he's gonna get more minutes. But if he's 0 for 4 to start the game,
you playing like 12 minutes.
He used to do that shit with Fournier. That 1 year. If Fournier was 1 for 4, he'd get out.
Thank
but if he was 3 for 5, he's staying in the game.
So yeah, you could stay. Yeah, Vandal will play 43 minutes.
Yeah. They probably would have re-signed Stanley Johnson. That motherfucker would have been playing 40.
But he would have turned him into an icon. I'm not gonna lie. He would have turned him into a beast, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cooked, bro. They are absolutely cooked.
They're cooked. I'm out on them next year.
I wanna go off topic real quick for our next segment.
Yeah.
And then we'll go back into the hoops. You know, Stephen A is asking for $20 million a year.
I heard 25.
And they offer him like 15. He said no. Bro, and people are like, damn, bro, he's making like, he's asking for 10 times the money that Deuce McBride has right now.
Damn.
He's asking for way more money than a lot of these NBA players. He wants to be paid like an NBA like 6-man. Is he making more than Malik Monk is about to make because he's re-signing?
How much was Malik Monk's deal?
I didn't see, but I just saw he's re-signing. But if he's making more money than Malik Monk, I will be fucking crying. I will literally start crying tears, bro. Because that's ridiculous. $25 million a year? It's on a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Like 6-7 years ago, you were like a top 10 player if you're making $25 mil. Yeah. Look at that shit to Stephen A. He's making more money than Malik Monk.
Oh no, no, I was agreeing with what you said.
I was about to say, no fucking way, bro. That's embarrassing. Hey, man, they saying he's a superstar. Like, he low-key is, but it's like, damn, like, you want 25 M's?
Malik Monk got a 4-year, $78 million contract.
Nah, Stephen A's making more.
Damn.
That's $19 million a year, roughly. 19 and change.
19 and a half.
That's ridiculous.
But it goes up every year.
Yeah, of course. But like on average, like, damn, Stephen A is really gonna out-earn Malik Monk.
Yeah.
That is fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'll take 1% of that, ESPN. You could budget, sign me and Justin for 2% of that. We'll be chilling, you feel me?
Yeah, I'll take that.
I'll take that shit. That's
Even if
250,000 a year.
Yeah, I'll take that. And
I'll take that shit.
Even if I gotta curse less.
Yeah, I'll stop cursing. I'll wear a suit. I won't talk about pulling down my pants. Like, I'll stop doing this. I'll stop making fun of pops. Like, I'll do anything for $250K a year. You feel me? That's just ridiculous, though. But Justin, what do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about the rumors, or do you want to talk about the big Chicago Bulls trade?
Let's do the rumor first.
Really?
Yeah.
Klay Thompson has unfollowed the Warriors. I think he took down all posts relating to the Warriors. I think he's gone, Justin.
Yeah, it's cooked.
He's practicing with the, how do you say it? Bahamanian team. That's what we call people from the Bahamas, Bahamanian team.
He's just practicing. He's not playing for the team.
I think he's playing for the Bahamas. Yeah.
Or
am I tripping?
Did he have to get a citizenship to do that?
His dad's from there. I think you could play for whatever country your parents from. I mean, we just got Embiid for USA. You feel me? I think he's playing for the Bahamas.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I guess if you have a citizenship, you could probably.
It also depends on countries. Some countries say that if your parents are from there, you're a citizen. Oh. Some countries, like many countries actually, but yeah, he's gone, Justin. I think he's gone because
it's over.
Shout out to Mike Dunleavy, getting rid of that cancer of a teammate. He's gonna be gone. And I just want to ask you, because I have a list of players here. Like, if you're the GM, and 4 rings, I get it.
Yeah.
You were Steph Curry's sidekick. You were the 3rd, sometimes 4th best player in the NBA Finals. He's technically part of the dynasty, but it's like, would you keep him until retirement, even if it was to the detriment of your team?
No.
No?
No.
So you're focused on trying to get Steph Curry another ring, even though he's about to be 36, correct?
Yeah.
Focus on trying to get him another ring. Here's some guys that were sacrificed. And, sometimes it worked out, sometimes it didn't. And these are all guys better than fucking Klay Thompson. Tony Parker went to the Hornets for 1 year.
I remember that.
Spurs let him go. Part of 5 championships. That's 1 more than Klay. A finals MVP. 1 more than Klay. You feel me? Way better finals performances than Klay's ever had in his career. They let him go. Golden State, why would you keep him? Let him go. You want to be a better team? Let him go. Robert Parrish left the Celtics. 9-time All-Star.
He went to the Bulls, right?
I forgot if he went to the Bulls and the Hornets or the Hornets and the Bulls. I forget the order. But he played for both of those teams. That's when MJ tried to fight him, and Rob Parrish was like, "You're not going to do that." And MJ backed off. Because I think MJ was like, "I'll fuck you up. I don't care that you got rings." And Robert Parrish took a step forward. He's like, "You said you're going to do what?" And MJ just backed up quietly.
Yeah, that motherfucker like 7 foot. Like,
yeah, but he's jacked. And he was getting into them fights. But now, 9-time All-Star, a lot of All-NBAs, 3-time champion, way bigger piece of the Celtics than Klay Thompson was. Celtics let him go. The Celtics let him go, bro. Of course, there's some controversial ones here. Lakers traded Shaq, MVP, 3 finals MVPs, 3 championships. They let him go. Generational talent, top 10 player of all time.
Yeah.
Scottie Pippen left the Bulls. We know the controversy with the salary and shit like that. Major piece of 6 championships. Multiple time All-Star, multiple time All-NBA. Top 3 MVP finish while MJ was gone. Let him go. They let him go.
Yeah.
Hakeem Olajuwon. 2-time finals MVP. 2 championships. 3 finals runs. DPOY, MVP. Holy shit. Who even knows how many All-Stars and All-NBA first teams? Just first teams. A fuck ton. Houston let him go.
Yeah.
Houston let him go to the Raptors. They let him go. Golden State, why would we keep Klay Thompson?
Yeah.
What's the point? You want to win championships? You want to get Steph number 5? Let him pass LeBron? Let go of Klay.
No, yeah.
Fuck the sentimentality.
Yeah. That's why Bob Myers left. He saw that shit coming.
He said, I don't want to make the decision.
Yeah. And for the Warriors fans, are like, you got to keep him. He was part of this.
Why?
I'm like, bro, it's not like you're saying fuck off Klay. Like, there's a way he can stay. He just might not like it. And they're being honest with him. We're like, yo, we don't think you're worth the contract you deserve.
That's not what they're saying. They're saying, you fucking suck, nigga. We're not giving you 40 M's. That's what they telling him. We're not giving you no 30 M's. You suck.
Doesn't he want like a 4-year deal or 3-year deal?
That's what I'm saying. Why would I give you that? You just went 0 for 10 in a fucking playing game.
I see that in under every comment.
0 for 10. 0 for 10.
They were trying to give him like a 2-year deal.
Nah. Why would I give you 4 years? Why would I pay you for 4 years?
And I saw Orlando.
Nigga, you suck now.
Orlando said the same thing. They're like, we was only gonna give him a 2-year.
Oh, he's so cooked. He's cooked. He's cooked.
And that was the big spot everybody was saying he was gonna go to.
He's cooked.
But
Lakers, call him up. Make this shit even funnier for me.
I mean, shit. I don't know where you could go.
Pelinka, please call him. Make this shit a comedy movie. This shit will be funnier than Clipped.
Shit, man. If you want to come to the Knicks on a 1 year,
No.
I'll take it off the bench.
No. I would rather have Paul George. He's way better than Klay Thompson, and I don't even want Paul George on this fucking team. I'm good on having Klay Thompson come in here and take away like 7 shots from Brunson and take 12 a game.
I wouldn't even play the motherfuckers together.
I wouldn't play him, period.
Yeah.
If we're in the playoffs, I wouldn't play him, period.
That's crazy because it's crazy to say, but if Klay Thompson was on our team now, he would probably just be Evan Fournier.
He would. Well, that's what he is for the Warriors. Really. He's just Evan Fournier with a reputation.
Yeah.
That's Klay Thompson.
Because I'm like, yo,
really just Evan Fournier.
If Klay was on the Knicks, I'm like, yo, if he's 0 for 4, Tibbs, just sit him the fuck out.
He's like Magic Evan Fournier right now. You have a green light, but you suck. Actually, I'll take Magic and Celtics Evan Fournier over this Klay Thompson. You're Evan Fournier now with the green light.
Magic Evan Fournier, hell yeah. That motherfucker's averaging what, like 19?
18, but again, someone had to shoot on that team, and it was kind of inefficient. That's Klay Thompson right now. He wants to be a warrior for life. Shit, Warriors don't want you as a warrior for life. And that's my thing. Like, why do you feel so entitled that you're a warrior for life? Why? You're not the face of the franchise. Only a select few legends of the game retired with their team. Not even fucking MJ retired with the Bulls.
Yeah.
Not even he finished his career with the Bulls. Will Chamberlain didn't finish his career in Philly.
Oh.
He didn't finish his career in Philly, bro. He didn't. Hakeem didn't finish in Houston. Pat Ewing didn't finish in New York. Scottie ain't finished in Chicago. Well, no, sorry. He did go back. He did go back.
Yeah, he did.
Fair enough. I'm going to take that one back. But say LeBron not going to finish in Cleveland. I could bank on that. A lot of these all-time greats didn't finish with the teams that they won with or like they're legends in that franchise. Like, it's only a select few generational talents that are loyal to their teams. The Kobes, the Magics, the fucking Tim Duncans, you feel me? Like, the Dirks. It's very few. Like, he's kind of going out like, honestly, no, wait, because he's better. He's kind of going out like Paul Pierce because he gave all them years to the Celtics. They let him go after 15 years. But Paul George still did better after he left.
You mean Paul Pierce?
I'm sorry, Paul Pierce still did better after he left.
He had memorable moments.
Not on the Nets, but on the Wizards. He had his fucking moments. Wizards Paul Pierce was kind of him, low key.
He had one moment on the Nets. That's when he blocked. Who was it that he blocked? DeRozan in that playoff.
Was it DeRozan or Lowry?
It was one of them. And he's like, "That's why I'm here."
Yeah, like, bro,
I'll never forget that shit.
And Paul Pierce in his last couple of Celtic years, he wasn't garbage. He was just old, but he wasn't garbage. You can't tell me Paul Pierce was straight garbage, bro.
Nah, he wasn't garbage.
Klay Thompson's unplayable. He really is unplayable. And it's like, where are you going to go now? You might as well just take the vet min and stay with the Warriors. And if you really care about being a Warrior for life, take the vet min and retire. Retire with the Warriors. Do it. That's what you want, right?
Yeah, if that's really what he wants. But
I'm just saying. That's really what you want, then fucking do it. Do it.
damn, it's kind of crazy the 180 everyone has turned on Klay. Because I could have sworn.
I've been straight. You could tell everybody to that camera. Yeah. I've been straight like this since 2015.
You know what's crazy? I haven't looked, but I'm like, I can guarantee that video where you said Klay Thompson was overrated, there was probably hella motherfuckers in that comment saying, no, he's not. No, he's not. And I bet you those same motherfuckers, motherfuckers that were commenting on that day are probably the same motherfuckers that be like, over 10 in every comment. I can guarantee.
I'm gonna trust me, when he signs his new deal, I'm gonna stitch that video. I promise you. I'm gonna stitch that video and be like, I told y'all didn't want to listen to me last year. Cool, he had a couple cool game 6s in 2016. Good for him. That was 8 years ago now. Going on 9 by the time next season starts. Overrated as fuck. I want to see what Mikey Locks has to say.
I remember when he
Klay
made
Thompson.
a hype video for this was the 2022 playoffs. They were going into a game 6. And he made like his own hype video. I remember that shit.
Tired of that shit. That's one of like the corniest. I don't even want to call it a nickname because not really a nickname. Like just one of the corniest like
game 6
characters like ever. Game 6 Klay. That's just so stupid, bro. To me personally, that's just stupid. And that's not even because of my anti-Klay bias. It's just so stupid to me. Because like he's played every game 6 of his career phenomenally. He had 2 cool ones. That's it. 2. That's it. Literally, that's it.
Bless you.
Good looks. But other news too as well. A lot of people are blowing the OG news out of proportion. He's coming back home. He's gonna come back.
Yo, I'm reading some of the comments of this Klay shit.
Oh, go ahead.
Somebody said 11 dribbles 60.
I literally knew someone said that. I said 60 points.
Somebody said Cap. As a Lakers fan, he's still him. I don't care what anyone says. He came back from tearing his ACL twice and then came back and won a ring. Somebody said worst thing I heard all my life. All-time great shoot. Oh, that's Dave.
Go ahead. I've never been wrong on this show. Go ahead. I said this last year. I've never been wrong.
Somebody said quit talking about basketball.
He sucks now. 0 for 10.
Somebody said the disrespect. You don't do that.
0 for 10.
Somebody said crazy how people talk a lot about players. Look at where they're at. Look at where Klay at.
0 for 10.
Yeah. Somebody said 4 rings and he's overrated.
0 for 10. Yeah. Never averaged 20 in the finals.
I guarantee if those people aren't Warriors fans, I can guarantee you those same people are saying 0 for 10 in comments.
I'm going to go back and I'm going to use our account too. I'm going to reply to all them niggas and be like, what happened? What happened? Niggas garbage.
Fuck replying. You should reply with a video.
I'm going to be like, what happened? Like that one guy.
Yeah.
That one Broussard guy. No, son. OG's staying with the Knicks, though. I'm not even entertaining the rumor.
I'm not worried.
He's not going to Philly.
I'm not worried.
I'm not worried at all.
I'm not worried.
Until I see OG Anunoby signing with so-and-so team that's not the Knicks, he's a Knick to me. He's not going nowhere.
OG, this is the best you've probably... This is probably the biggest you've ever felt as a piece to a contender. Because he won a chip with the Raptors in 19, but he didn't play that entire playoff.
Word.
People forget that. And then after that, the bubble was probably the other piece where he was like a big part of that. When he hit that fucking game-winning 3 in the bubble against the Celtics. But
Celtics.
Yeah, you had a lot of big moments in this playoffs, and I would hate to leave the Knicks to go to Philly and play with that guy that's always injured, and you gotta. There might be
you just beat, by the way,
and you just beat him, and you're gonna be going over there, and it's gonna be like some nights where it's like, damn, there's some nights where I'm the fucking second option, and I didn't sign up for this shit. You could stay here, be the third option.
Maybe he did sign up for that.
Maybe
that's what he wants.
But I mean, you got a glimpse of what it's like to be a main piece on a team that could go far if everybody was healthy, and The fans love you. He had that. I'll never forget that fucking dunk he had in Game 6 against Philly. That was like some all-time shit.
Put his beef in Embiid's face.
Yeah, but I'm not worried though. I'm not worried.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Staying with the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson. They're saying they're fishing him out there.
It's about damn time.
I think they're gonna go. Well, I pray that he's on the table still. I really want Missy on the Knicks.
Oh, Yves Missy?
Mm-hmm. I'll take him.
That would be lovely.
If he's there.
If he's there. And
he's kind of in that range.
The most that I'm seeing is that he's not there. But even if we don't get him, I got other guys that I like.
I've seen him as high as 16. I've seen him like as low as like 24.
Yeah.
But even then,
that's like his range.
We missed 24. We're gonna miss out on that.
Cause we have what picks 23 and 24, right?
Yeah, but I think we're gonna miss it, bro. I think that's too far back.
I think somebody's gonna take him.
Yeah, he's gonna be top 20.
And another guy that I liked before Yves Missy.
We're 23, 24, 24, 25. It don't matter.
I'll check right now, but it's one of those.
I don't think we're gonna get him.
Yeah,
he's a top 20 talent, bro.
Yeah. We're 24, 25.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
man.
It's possible, but I think somebody's gonna snatch him between like 17 and like 20.
That's what I'm saying. Like 17 and 21. He's gonna get picked up. No way he stays after that.
I do have my little list of Knicks my Knicks wish list for the draft.
Oh, for the draft.
If we do decide to keep these picks.
Yeah, I didn't really do that.
Yeah.
But I'll take him on the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson though, cool guy. I actually met him at Mercedes-Benz right here in Paramus. Really cool fucking dude. Really down to earth. Took a quick picture with him. He's the boy, bro. He's funny as fuck. He's loved by his teammates, but doesn't play. When he plays, he's amazing defensively. DPOY level candidate. Incredible rebounder. Remember all those stats? Mitchell Robinson has more offensive rebounds than like 7 teams.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like that only lasts until like December and January at best.
Yeah.
I would kill for a 63-game Mitchell Robinson season. I would kill for it, but I don't know if that's there. And the Knicks are focused on getting iHeart back, who's linked to the Thunder, but man, I'd rather have iHeart.
Yeah.
At least iHeart plays.
Yeah. And he gets buckets.
He has buckets.
Yeah.
Got that. Quick little push shot.
What game was it in the playoffs? Yo, he hit like 5 of those.
Against Pacers. I don't know which one, but it was against Pacers.
Was it the first game?
I don't know which one. I just know it was against the Pacers though.
Pacers
fans was getting tight about
There was one game in the Sixers series though where he hit like a bunch of those shits.
But the one where he had the most points, I believe, was against the Pacers.
And I remember game 1 against the Pacers. He also hit that half court.
He was cooking.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
He's him, bro. I want to keep him badly, bro. I don't know if we are. I don't know if we're gonna be able to though. Other teams.
Go to OKC, come off the bench, or come here and be the guy.
Start in OKC.
What, him and Chet starting?
Yeah. You don't want Chet guarding 5s.
That's true.
You could have, I don't even know who's going to start over there anymore, man, because we about to talk that trade, but I don't know what's the starting lineup. I don't know if we bring the new guy off the bench or if we start him. What's up? I don't know. But you got to start iHeart to cover for Chet. And just run 4 out. That's what I would do until Chet gains weight and then he could take over the center position. But right now, Chet cannot handle 5s, bro. He could barely handle 4s.
Yeah.
I don't know who we can handle, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah. It's tough.
It is tough as fuck. I guess we could go into the trade now. Damn, what is this rank as one of the worst trades we've seen?
This is bad, bro.
You had so many offers for Caruso, for picks, and then other pieces. And you just trade him away for Josh Giddey straight up.
P. Giddey.
And I'm not even referring to that either. I'm talking strictly on the court. Yes, he's young. He got potential. I was high on him for the draft. But man, this is what you get. You couldn't get 1 pick. These guys have 100 picks. You couldn't get 1 super heavy
pick, bro.
Could have gotten 1 heavily protected pick. Couldn't even do that shit.
And when do we ever see like straight up trades?
Never. That's some like 2000s shit.
Yeah, I feel like
like back then you'd rather get players and picks.
Yeah, because I feel like nowadays you always see so and so got traded and then 2 seconds, some shit like that.
Yeah,
Not even that was like a straight up trade.
1 for 1. They're
and the fucking Bulls view Josh Giddey very highly. They said he has all-star potential, they think. And they say they look at him to replace Lonzo.
That I'm okay with that. You got to get rid of Lonzo Ball. Cut your losses.
Yeah, you do. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you do, but I don't think Josh Giddey could be what Lonzo Ball was for them.
To be fair, though, Lonzo Ball had a better team around him.
That is true.
That Lonzo Ball first seed shit is so overrated. I'm sorry, but Josh Giddey even playing, and even if he averages 8 points, is better than what Lonzo's given you in the past 2 years, which is 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 field goals, 0 everything. Hey, but 0 turnovers.
That part is true.
0 turnovers, though. That's the one thing. Justin, real quick. Worst fucking management. Bulls, Nets, Wizards, or Hornets? What is the very worst out of the 4?
Bulls, Nets,
Wizards,
Hornets.
Or put them in order. Worst to best. That we've seen, bro.
Worst to best. I feel like Nets.
Nets got to be the worst.
Then next would have to be Wizards.
Okay, fair. Gave Beal a no-trade clause, but that's not their problem anymore.
Then I would say... fuck. Okay, Hornets or Bulls? I'm trying to take the past shit with the Bulls out. I'm trying to think literally from...
Modern.
Yeah, from like... I'm trying to think from like 2018 to like now type shit.
Oof, I'm thinking even further.
Oh.
I'm just thinking like since I started watching, to be honest. And
from when I started watching? Oh, if we're going by when I started watching, it'll be Hornets then Bulls.
Bulls are the best like management.
Between that group. But you also have to take...
Let's do last 10 years.
You have to also take into account that I think this regime in the front office is different than what they had like 5-6 years ago. Mm-hmm. So it's a new team now.
But it's still terrible. I mean, it's a lot of these guys, so, like the Wizards is different, but it's still bad.
Yeah, it's...
Hornets is different. Still bad, you feel me?
Yeah. That's true.
This is my order. Nets, different ownership, still bad.
Yeah.
I'm going Nets by far. Last 10 years, let's say. Rather than me going all the way back to 2005, just last 10 years. Nets, Bulls. I'm sorry. You lucked into D-Rose.
Yeah, they got lucky as
like, that's
fuck.
They
had a 1% chance.
Not only were you not even a top 5, top 10 odds, but obviously he was by far the best player. You didn't have to struggle on who you're going to pick first. No. So you lucked into D-Rose. I'll respect you for developing Jimmy, but that's it. But besides that, terrible moves, bro. Let go of Laurie. I'm not just talking about like just trades to like hiring to Jim Boylan, really.
The worst coach.
Probably ever.
Ever.
I mean, just terrible decision after decision after decision. Trading Caruso for this bullshit. It's bad. They're second. This might even shock you. I'll have the Hornets and then the Wizards. And you know why I respect the Wizards the most out of that group?
Giving up Franz Wagner, too.
Giving up Franz Wagner, too. Giving up Gary Harris and Nurkic for Dougie McBuckets.
I forgot about that.
But the reason I respect the Wizards the most out of that entire group, you cut your losses with Westbrook after he had his last best year of his career. He was never going to have another good year again.
Yeah.
So you cut your losses there. Cut your losses with John Wall. You cut your losses with John Wall to get Westbrook. Westbrook had a good year. You got some assets for him. Then you gave Bradley Beal no trade clause, and you still got rid of him somehow. You still fucking got rid of him. I guess the only thing like they're kind of missing on recently is that you got to deal with Jordan Poole right now.
Yeah.
But everything else, man, like I respect how they've been able to get rid of like piece of shit players, I guess you could say, depreciating value.
Yeah.
They know how to get rid of that depreciating value. Those other guys, they just hold way too long.
Yeah.
And some of them never let go. They never fucking let go, bro.
So you got Nets, Bulls, Wizards, Hornets?
No, Hornets, Wizards.
Hornets, Wizards.
Wizards are the best out of that 4.
Okay, but
Hornets have done just terrible picks. But like, do the Hornets even have terrible trades?
Not that I can think of.
That's what I'm saying. The Grant Williams shit was even bad so far.
No.
Like, they were kind of hooping with him.
Yeah.
Obviously, PJ is a way better player, but it's like, you don't know the Hornets for making bad trades. You know them for
Just-
making terrible fucking picks.
Yeah, bad drafts. Yeah,
Terrible draft picks.
bad trades. I don't really.
Wizards was low key both. But
What
now
did they
put in
get back
losses.
for PJ Washington?
Fucking Graham Williams and I don't know what
Oh
else.
yeah.
They got picks. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, good thing you got rid of Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, you got rid of Gordon Hayward too.
Yeah.
That's a W in my book.
I don't know what they got back for that, but
The Nets by far are terrible. You fucked up James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Durant.
and then you traded for old ass Paul Pierce, old ass Kevin Garnett,
And then you lost Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
and then not only that, you traded your first from Portland to you traded your first to Portland for Gerald Wallace, and that pick became Damian Lillard.
I didn't even remember that one.
Yeah,
Terrible.
they said this is a 3-person draft anyway,
Terrible.
and
Wait a second. 3-person draft. Beal, AD. We was really looking at MKG like that?
or probably Thomas Robinson.
Thomas Robinson, really? Damn. I'll take Drummond. But damn. It's fucking terrible.
I think they were thinking it's a 3-person draft, but they was gonna get like the 6th, 7th.
I'll understand 2-person draft.
Yeah.
Bradley
That's
Beal
the
and
Nets.
AD. Damn, yo, the Nets are fucking terrible. They're in a league of their own.
Yeah. And then they don't want to give up Bridges.
And yeah. Oh,
You know what their reasoning is? They don't want to give him up for when the next guy's available, they can pair him with
yeah.
Bridges.
They want to pair Bridges with a star. Well, what star? Zach LaVine?
I'm like, motherfucker, you're probably going to have to trade him to get the other guy.
He's cooked, bro. I feel so bad for him.
I feel bad for him.
He don't want to be there.
Is it illegal if he retired and then we made a wink deal? Or
You know who tried to do that?
who?
Someone tried to do it before. Take a guess. 90s player.
Dennis Rodman.
Nope.
It sounds like some shit he would do.
90s player. Shooting guard. You might not get him. All-star.
90s player, shooting guard,
All-star level tier.
all-star, Clyde Drexler.
Nah. I'm going to give you 2 more guesses.
Let me see.
The story is funny as fuck, too.
Is it early 90s, late 90s?
Both. He was good the whole 90s.
Damn. Nah, that nigga was 80s. Who was that guy?
One of the better shooting guards, too.
Nah, I'm thinking too early. Nah.
Come on, Justin. You're way better with pre-2000 than me.
90s shooting guard. I feel like I'm gonna be so tight if I don't get this
You
shit.
might be, because he's one of the better ones. Unless you want to throw in the white towel.
Mitch Richmond.
Mitch Richmond. Mitch Richmond, when he got traded for Billy Owens, he was literally crying to his agent when he went to the Kings. He's like, can I just retire and then sign with another team? That nigga was so tight. Bro, he walked into practice and he didn't want to say who, but he said someone said, he was like the first thing they said to Mitch Richmond was, welcome to basketball hell. I was like, damn. And his first game watching the team, he couldn't even suit up yet. Mitch Richmond said they lost by 50. And I thought they're just exaggerating. Somebody found the exact box score. I forgot who they're playing against. They literally lost by fucking 50. And this thing was dad's crying on the phone to him like, yo, can I just retire, please? And I'll sign with another team. And they're just like, no, bro, you can't do that. I feel bad for bro. But he won with the Lakers. He won with the Lakers, but he wasted all his prime years in Sacramento, bro. Can't believe you broke up Run TMC that quickly for Billy Owens. Seriously?
That's embarrassing.
Run TMC could have been something great.
That shit probably is illegal.
You can't do it.
Nah, I wouldn't say illegal, but they gonna hit you with some serious fines and tampering.
You got to get hit with a crazy fine. If you retire, and let's say you're on a 3-year deal, but you're in the first year, do you still get the other 2 years of money? Because guaranteed technically, right? But you're retiring.
Like, he can't just be like, I'm retired, and then be like, I'm back and I'm signing with the Knicks.
No, because I'm thinking, because technically guaranteed just protects you from injuries. Lonzo Ball is still getting paid, right?
Yeah.
But if you retire with 3 years left on your deal or 2 years left on your deal, do you get that money? I think so. Because you could stretch out contracts. The Knicks stretched out Joakim's contract.
They do.
But I feel like with retirement, it's a little bit iffy. Maybe you give up that money. Give up the rights to that money. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shout out to Mitch Richmond, though.
Yeah.
Bro, that story's funny as hell. Justin, let's get into your favorite part, probably of the episode. Not gonna lie, you're gonna have to carry. I have my list. I'm not saying I don't have a list, but it's like you are much more between us two. You are much more of the college professional guy. You're definitely a draft professional expert guy. Me, I'm just strictly NBA. I will evaluate these guys within their first week, but before, you know way more than me.
Now it is time for the J&J 2024 mock draft.
Let's get into
The
it.
draft is my favorite time of the year. I love this. But I will say before we start, with this draft, we could try to have fun with it.
Yeah, there's no aura.
It doesn't really feel like a lot of mocks that I've seen. I'm just like, one guy will be at projected third, and then another one he's projected ninth.
Is this 2000? Is this 2000?
No, I think this is better than 2000.
Is this 2014 tier because of Jokic is pretty good. Is this 2013 tier before we find out what Giannis is gonna be? Because going into 2013, we thought it was gonna be terrible.
Maybe, but what I will say, I mean, this draft doesn't have its clear cut like Hall of Fame projected type of guy, but in this draft, I feel like there's a lot of guys that could go on to teams and be very key pieces to teams.
Type shit.
And we see that in the NBA, a majority of the league is role players. There isn't a
Need them to win.
Yeah, so you need them to win. You've seen that in the playoffs, and that's kind of what I like when I look at these guys in the draft. I'm watching the playoffs, taking that into consideration. I'm like, yo, if this guy was playing on this team, he'd be a big help. So we could do the same thing as last year, where one of us gets the first pick, and then we just go from there. So we're not going to be like, oh, this was my mock, this was your mock. I kind of want to do that. So then, like, if I was thinking about going one way and you pick somebody else first, I could kind of pivot and go a different way.
So let me do this because I kind of have like a mock. So now I'm going to start like a new thing of 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4.
'cause
Just to keep track.
I didn't even
up
make
to 14.
because I didn't make a mock. I'm just
Yeah, because you know what you're talking
I'm just going off like,
Damn, this is crazy though.
yeah. I'll give you the first pick because I rewatched last year's and I had the first pick last year.
First pick for the Hawks, surprising. NBA 2K's favorite team. This was the only pick we talked about pre-episode.
Yeah.
I think it could go either which way. I don't know how you feel. I'm going Rasasher. That's the number 1 pick.
Zachary Risachet.
Yeah, I don't speak French. I'm so sorry. But it's another wing that you could really try to develop. I'm sorry, the DeAndre Hunter shit. DeAndre Hunter's who he is. He is who he is. With all due respect. He's not going to get that much better. You might as well try to bank on this. Sadiq Bey is Sadiq Bey. You feel me? And the reason why, I get it. Alex Sarr is like the number 1 pick on a lot of mock drafts, but they do alternate. There is some with Sarr at number 2, but it's like, I want to give Onyeka a chance. I've been saying this all season on the pod. Like, I need this dude to have a full season, just 1 season starting, to see what he could do. But I think it's going to be good for the Hawks. I mean, I'm going to say 3-and-D potential, but the 3 is not there yet.
Not yet.
The 3 is not there yet, but I'm very confident he's going to develop it. He's a really good cutter. I think with this guard-heavy offense that you have, he's going to be a really good fit to slot in. Much better than a center would do for you guys right now. And besides, wings run the league. Realistically speaking, wings run the league at this point in time. I get it. We got a lot of guard talent. Got a lot of bigs that are talented. At the end of the day, the past like 15 years, who runs the league? Bigs. Before that, wings. Before that, shooting guards. You feel me? Before that, bigs. Right now, we're in the era of wings. Soon, when we get more of these guys that are like matching that Wemby and Chet build and shit like that, it'll go back to bigs. But right now, it's wings to me.
Yeah.
So that's my pick.
Yeah, Zachary. Yeah, to the Hawks.
I don't think they can fuck this pick up, to be honest. Either of the two is a
Not
good
yet.
pick for
Either of the two.
Because, like, Reed Shepard, like, he's up there, but it's like, obviously, you don't need a fucking guard.
I wouldn't take him there.
You don't need that's my point. You don't need a guard. And it's not like he's even ranked up with them like that anyways.
Yeah.
I don't see any marks with him number 1.
Yeah. Risachet to the Hawks. You're kind of banking on, well, I don't really see like a potential where he's or a scenario where he's like superstar wing, but his size is like something you can't really deny. He's just like 6'10", long ass arms, and yeah, the three he kind of struggled. Well, the beginning of his season, he did shoot the lights out, and then he kind of had a little stretch where he wasn't making shit, so his percentages dropped. But with the Hawks, yeah, DeAndre Hunter, we kind of know what he is at this point, so you get a upgrade. DeAndre Hunter is what, 6'7"?
Yeah.
You get
6'7", yeah.
You got a guy who's 6'10" now, who has the potential to shit. If he could be a great 3-and-D wing with that size, and if you're thinking about keeping Trae Young, this is a guy you can continue to grow with. You got add on to the defensive abilities. You said you want to add Onyeka. I mean, you want to give Onyeka a shot. So that could be something where they rely on defense, and we don't know what they're gonna do with DeJounte Murray. Maybe they trade him. Maybe they trade Trae Young, or maybe they trade both. The only way I wouldn't like Zachary is in the scenario where DeJounte and Trae Young are gone. But if one of them is there, I like it. That's why for me, I probably Sar number one is like, if Trae Young is there, you like him because he has the upside as like a post, like a pick and popper. He's really good defensively. I know you want to give Onyeka a shot, so I know that would be bad for you, but Sar to me at one, if for some reason Trae Young or DeJounte is gone, I kind of like him.
Yeah.
For when you bring in the next guy.
Yeah.
It's situational. But if they are planning to keep one of the guards, I wouldn't mind Zachary Reese-Shea at number one.
I mean, think about it. Think about this lineup. Trae, DeJounte, Zachary, Jalen Johnson, Onyeka.
Yeah, they're a big lineup. That's
a pretty good squad, bro. And it's like Zachary has that potential where it's like he could guard the 2 to 5. Yeah. Stretching, obviously, with the 5 part. That's a little bit of a stretch. I'm not saying he's going to be keeping up with points at this point in time, but if you got a guy who can guard 2, 3s, and 4s confidently, and then 5s maybe just on certain possessions, I'm down with taking that shit.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
We already know who the number 2 pick is.
Yeah, second pick, Washington Wizards. They're going to take Alex Sar right here. Mm-hmm. They're finally going to get their center because currently they have Marvin Bagley and Rashawn Holmes. So, and they lost Daniel Gafford. So now they're going to get a guy who, I mean, in his Perth team in Australia, he was coming off the bench, but he has shown flashes where he has a little jump shot. It wasn't falling though. The percentages were not that good.
Terrible.
But
he has the potential. Yeah. It's there.
Yeah,
it's there.
You could see he has the confidence to take him, and he has a pretty good looking jump shot where the upside is there where he could hit it. And but the main thing though with him is the defensive ability. Like seeing him go out on the perimeter at times and holding his own and being a really good shot blocker. I remember at one point in this season, people were like, "Can we get him and Wemby together?" But
don't fucking way. That should be so disgusting.
Yeah, but I like him with the Wizards because now he gets to be the main center, and the Wizards do need a point guard, but I think they'll be bad enough where they could go into next year and potentially get their guard. They have pretty good wing depth right now with Koulibaly and Denny Avdia. Yeah. So you could we'll see if he's still there to start next season. But I kind of like how their sneaky little defense is gonna be now with Sar protecting the paint, and you got Denny and Koulibaly out there. So they got a little recipe for maybe next year when they get their guard of the future.
Yeah, Sar is no Diddy. Like, I don't want to say like raw, but it's like there's a lot of development there. Again, like you said, a 3-ball, you're gonna be able to develop that. Put on some weight and be a very big problem on defense and on the boards. We already know the defensive upside that he has and even defensive floor that he brings. Yeah, it's gonna be a big upgrade for the Wizards. Like you said, fuck fit.
Yeah.
Best player available.
Yeah.
Best fucking player available. and he's by far the best guy.
And even if his offense never like reaches its full potential, you'll be really happy with his defense.
His defense is gonna be more than enough to keep him in the league. You feel me? And it's like the offense will be a plus.
Yeah. Any
type of offensive development, that is gonna be a fucking plus.
I know Colin thinks he's gonna be a bust.
Why?
I don't know.
What? Wait. Why does he think he's gonna be a buzz? Like mad random to start.
He said
to
it.
start buzz talk.
He said it on the episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are talk draft for a little bit. I was like, hey man, I don't gotta talk about that.
That was funny.
Till it comes up. Nah, bro. Damn, bust already is crazy. Draft didn't even happen yet. We talking about buzz?
I mean, I respect it.
Early hating.
I respect it.
That's some generational hating thing. I ain't gonna lie. So let me mark down Sar real quick. But so I don't forget. Number 3 pick.
Houston Rockets.
Select Reed Shepherd.
Yes.
And
that's if they don't trade this pick.
All right, so let's talk about that then before we even talk about Reed Shepherd.
Yeah.
What would you trade? I mean, what would you want in a trade if you're gonna trade this pick then if you're Houston? Because you're just right there. You were right there in
you're right
the
there.
playoffs.
I mean, what do you... I mean, you would like Mikal Bridges, but I'm like...
I feel like they're like... I don't want to say they're set in every position because nobody there except Alpi has his spot secured, right?
Yeah.
But it's like you kind of got decent guys at every position.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, yo... Even last year, I was like, yo, the Rockets have a nice core.
Mm-hmm.
And...
At every position.
And I would like to keep on adding to that. And, But yeah, talk to us about Reed Shepherd because... I like him too.
I think before we even go into that, I think I like the Bridges thing that you talked about.
Yeah.
But if I was them, you want a guard. There's one right here in the draft.
Yeah, you do want a guard, yeah.
You have an offensive heavy guard right here in Reed Shepherd that could take over the reins. Like I told Dequan, if I'm not mistaken. I think I told Dequan, like, you don't want Freddie to be your starting guard going into the future. And he has a short contract anyways. You don't want Freddie as your starting guard. Pick up Reed Shepherd. Don't know if he would start off rip. I'm going to say that.
Probably
I know
not.
I said Freddie should be your sixth man. I don't think he's going to start off rip. That's going to affect his numbers, so on and so forth. But I promise you, by All-Star break, he's going to be starting. He's going to bring some more offense to that team, which they don't even need. But, of course, more offense is always good, bro. More offense is always good. And learning from Freddie is going to be a benefit from him.
Yeah. Reed Shepherd, one of the most slept... Well, not now, but...
I was about to say, is he, though?
No, but going into the college season, slept on dude. I remember him coming into this class, like, being one of the hidden gems for this Kentucky team. And him going to Houston, I love the fit. Getting to learn under Freddie and eventually take over the reins and be that point guard. I love his feel for the game. He plays very fucking energetic and he loves getting his teammates involved. He is undoubtedly the best shooter in the draft. Like, it's not even a question. And his defensive instincts are there. The main concern with Reed Shepherd is his size.
Pause. Yeah, he's 6'1" and 6'2".
Yeah, he's like 6'1", 6'2". He's gonna be a target, but seeing him play at Kentucky, he had good like instincts off ball, getting deflections and getting off ball steals. I think on this Rockets team, especially with the personnel, he could be hidden on in these lineups. He could be that type of guy where it's like, you're not a bad defender, you're just the worst one on the floor. So we're gonna attack you. That's how it's gonna look some nights. But with the NBA nowadays, with shooting being a premium, it's like this pick is a no-brainer. And he's gonna be your guard of the future. And he's one of those guys, he could fit in on probably every fucking team.
100%.
And shout out
I'll take him.
I would take him. And shout out to the Nets for being ass, because now you made Houston better.
Unbelievable, bro. The Nets always gotta do fucking something.
Yeah.
4th pick, Justin.
4th pick.
Go a couple different ways here.
Yeah.
Do you pick up your guard now? Do you risk it and go BPA, try to get your guard later on?
This is a tricky spot, man, because
this is where you really start fucking around.
I'm debating between two guys right here. So the Spurs number 4 pick, They want a guard. And this is also depending on whether they trade this pick or not, because there's a lot of talks of them potentially trading back, whatever.
Why?
But I don't know.
Develop.
That's what I'm saying. There's no rush.
Develop.
You got Wemby, who's a fucking second-year player. Now you could.
You got 2 picks.
So
two top 10 picks.
The 2 guys that I'm really looking at in this spot is Stephon Castle out of UConn.
I have him lower. I'm not gonna lie.
I have him just off the fact that, well, the reports are with him is that his camp is saying, wherever I go, I want to be the point guard, which he played point guard in high school, but at UConn, he was more of like a wing.
Yeah.
But he does have some of the skills there. He would have to develop them. But he does have it there. But what really intrigues me and what scares me, well, I'll say what intrigues me first. Just the defensive upside with Wemby being there and what he could do and hopefully develop into and become that type of player with the Spurs. That will be a nasty combination. What scares me, though, is the shooting. Can't really shoot. And then with Sohan there, it's gonna be very scary spacing, and I wouldn't like that for Wemby. The other guy I was thinking about, and everyone's been lower on him now, but I've liked him a lot. It's Nikola Topic.
Oh,
Nikola Topic.
shocked me. No, that wasn't in my head.
You thought I was gonna say Dillingham?
No.
Oh, Klingon. You thought I was gonna say?
No.
Oh, Nikola Topic, point guard. Who the fuck did you think I was gonna say?
Montas.
Nah, not with the Spurs.
Nah, he's cool though. He's BPA.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a mix, but he's low key BPA.
Matt is Buzella. I mean, not with the Spurs though.
No, not with the Spurs. But I'm saying he's low key BPA.
Yeah, he low key is BPA. But Nikola Topic is the other guy I thought of. Out of Serbia.
It's too early, especially with the injury concerns.
Nah, yeah, he has the partially torn ACL. But I'm just thinking about the pick and roll. He's probably the best passer in the draft, the best pick and roll guard in the draft, and gets to the rim with ease. Finishes, great finisher. He also struggles with shooting, but he shot 80% from the free throw line, and he has a nice form. So I like the potential he has there. A lot of people have been low on him because of the injury, but I don't know. I think him and Wemby could really do things, and he's a 6'7" guard with great playmaking potential, and he's a really good finisher. And I'm very confident he'll figure the shooting out. Is this early? Probably.
That's your final selection?
I think I'm gonna go Topic here.
Damn.
Yeah.
I had him a little bit lower, and by a little bit, I mean a decent amount.
Yeah,
This concerns me, bro.
It do, but he's not Westbrook. He's not Derrick Rose.
But it doesn't matter, bro. ACL gonna fuck you up regardless, bro.
It's not fully torn though. It's partial.
Yeah, but still partial, nigga.
I don't know. I just like the potential because, I mean, I did see a lot of mocks where like motherfucker was going to like 15 and 16.
He's low as hell, bro. Like mine, he was 10.
That's not bad.
It's not bad, but start off the season top 4, top 5, and you just said 14 in some of them.
Yeah.
I don't know, Justin. I'm a little bit concerned. But the number 5 pick, the Pistons.
Detroit Pistons.
The Pistons.
This is pretty easy, I feel like.
Who do you think I'm going to say?
Buzelis?
No.
Oh, somebody else?
Klingon.
Oh, shit.
My thing is...
Was not thinking that.
No, because you need your guy to be... Here's my thing. Do I like Jalen Duran? Yes. That doesn't stop you from getting another guy that could be just as good or better. I'm cool with Asar running the 3. You still got Cade. You still got Jaren Ivey. You got Asar. I don't want him at the 2 guard, bro. Unless something happens with Jaden Ivey, then I'll switch my pick.
Oh, like if he gets moved?
Yeah, if he gets moved, he's not going to get moved, though. I have faith in him. I love Jaden Ivey going into a draft. But I'm going with Kling because I think he has better upside than Jalen Duran. And I like Jalen Duran. I do. But that defensive upside he's going to bring to the fucking league. Again, another guy that defense is going to keep you in this fucking league.
Yeah.
He's a really good defender, bro. He's going to be one of the best anchors.
He's great.
He's going to be one of the best anchors in the league within the next 5 years. We're going to be talking about him as one of the top 5 anchors.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Yeah.
And they need defense.
They do.
Badly.
The only thing that
more than offense.
Only thing that really concerns me with this pick is the spacing about to be bad.
Bro, their spacing's fucked regardless.
It's bad. So what? So Klingon and Dern gonna play together?
No, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Dern's coming off the bench.
Yeah, I'm like, if you take Klingon, you can't play Dern. Him and Dern
he's coming
together.
off the bench, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Or move him. Move him for a certified wing. I don't want him to take a chance on a wing. Move Jalen Duren or move Jaden Ivey for a wing. I'd rather that, to be completely honest with you. Let me put him on my list.
Donovan Klingon. Yeah, that motherfucker gonna be a monster defensively.
I was about to say something crazy.
Oh.
Yo, I was about to say something mad. Yo, I thank God I stopped myself before even saying a word. I'm not saying nothing.
That motherfucker gonna be a monster.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you what I was about to say after the show. That's so ridiculous.
Oh man.
Oh man, number 6 pick, Justin.
Number 6.
Do you know who's picking 6, by the way? Let me remind you.
Charlotte Hornets.
Okay.
Charlotte Hornets.
They could do whatever the fuck they want here.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Stephon Castle here. Yeah. Cause I'm not. Well, to me, it was between 2 guys.
You fucking up my board.
It was between 2 guys, honestly. But I'm gonna go Castle here. It was between him and Ron Holland for me here.
I had Castle at 8.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you fucking up my board.
Who's at 8? What team's at 8?
Spurs. That's why I said take your chance on the guard later. Go BPN and then take your chance on the guard later.
I'm gonna go Castle here. I think, well, obviously he's not gonna be playing point guard with LaMelo, but now you have a pretty nice wing tandem with Brandon Miller and Stephon Castle. And you have Mark Williams still there, even though he's had injury concerns. But this team could still play any style. At UConn, the team was fast. You get to still play that fast style with LaMelo Ball. Mm-hmm. And he could be that secondary ball handler or that third ball handler. And but I don't really look at, well, maybe he could develop into some type of guard level with, like, in the future, but I look at him more so as like a connector, a Swiss Army knife type of guy. Like, this isn't my pro comp for him, but like kind of like what Iguodala was for the Warriors. Like, he's that type of like guy I see. And with this young Hornets team, that could be very beneficial. Especially, I think Brandon Miller's gonna have a really good season next year. And
define good.
He
20?
I think he could get 20.
20?
Yeah. He averaged, what, 17 this year?
Brandon Miller?
He averaged, like, what, 16, 17?
Brandon Miller?
I think so.
16, 17?
Might have been, like, 16.
Nah, brother. Nah. Continue, though. I'll let you know right now.
But I think if they can continue to build with this continuity, with this pick, I think it could be very beneficial to them into their future.
You're right, 17.
17, right?
I thought he was at 15.
I think he could get to 20.
When you said 18, I was like, whoa.
I'm pretty sure he averaged like 17.
Nah, damn, I thought he was all the way down at 15.
Nah, yeah.
Respect. He did have a good campaign, but damn, 17.
He could get 20 flat next year.
Fuck it, say 22.
I don't know about 22.
Make it hot, boy. 22.
I don't know about 22. He could definitely get 20.0.
Yo, my board is so fucked up, Justin. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, yeah, I went no board. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going off vibes.
Yeah, it's fucked up because now we're at the Blazers. Edie feels too early. I don't want to throw in Cody Williams because you kind of already got a guy in Shaedon Sharp.
I mean, he wouldn't be bad there.
Cody Williams. I feel like Edie's just too early, bro. Like, I have him in the back half of the lottery, bro.
I didn't even have him in the lottery.
You don't have him in the lottery? I have him 13.
No, I didn't have him.
Damn, Justin. No respect?
No. We'll see when we get there.
So I guess I'm going to be the only one to include him in the draft then in this shit. Because we're going up to 14.
Yeah, we're going up to 14.
But I guess we could just
go
go
if we did first round, I probably would have picked him like 17.
Obviously. But I guess we could go with Cody Williams here. There's no guard. They don't need a guard.
They don't need a guard.
They don't need a fucking guard. No. At this point, they don't even need like a wing really like that. But it's like, just throw the dart. Just, you know what? Fuck it. Take Cody Williams raw prospect. He has the upside. You're the fucking Blazers. Take what you could get and see what you could get out of it at this point in time. You got 8 in there. So it's like, even me saying Edie would be forcing a pick. I feel like they're just so mid everywhere. You just got to take a fucking guess. You got Scoot. You got Simons, you got Shaedon Sharp, and I guess to an extent,
That shit scared me again.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like when you step on your sandals, like I keep thinking it's like a dog toe. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That scared the fuck out of me again, bro. You're probably just scaring the fuck out of me. But anyways, I hope that didn't pick up mad loud.
I hope not. I hope not.
Yeah, just go with Cody Williams. Low key, you can never really go wrong picking a raw forward. Pause. You can't really go wrong with it. I mean, it's all about the development. And when you're the Blazers, you gotta take a shot in the dark, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. Are you for the trade Simons camp, or are you like for keeping him?
Nah, they gotta trade him.
You think so?
I think so.
Can't make it work, Justin.
I mean, I feel like trade him now while his value is somewhat high.
Is his value even high?
Probably not.
I would have traded him years ago, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you had to.
It's too late now. I'm not saying ride out like the Bulls, but it's like...
Orlando could use him.
For what?
I don't know what they're giving up.
What the fuck do the Blazers even want in
I
the
don't
trade?
know.
Because you're not getting Franz.
I mean,
You don't want Markelle.
Yeah, me personally, I would just like to see Simon somewhere else.
The Spurs.
Like, that would be cool.
Pop turns him into way more of a playmaker. Be like, yo, you're gonna need to take 4 less shots and make like 20 more passes.
Yeah.
Damn, I like Simons too.
Yeah, he's tough.
Bring him to the Knicks. That's not happening.
Yeah, he not starting.
No, he's not. Unfortunately, he's not fucking starting that team.
He'll be lit.
I don't even know if he will play.
He'll be lit as fuck off the bench though.
All right, so you got the 8th pick.
8th pick. This is the Spurs again.
Correct.
So we got Topic at 4. We got our point guard of the future. Next, they got. You still have Devin Vassell.
Wait,
What?
did you pick? You didn't pick Matus yet, right?
Buzelis?
Yeah.
No.
Oh fuck! No, hold on. Wait a second, because I thought he was taken. No, he's going to the Blazers.
Okay.
I am so slow.
This is also a good pick.
I thought he was taken already.
Okay.
No. He's going to the Blazers. Continue.
Okay. So Matus Buzelis goes to the Blazers for the listeners at 7.
Cody Williams, you're gonna have.
Cody Williams is still on the board.
Go sit down.
8th pick in the draft, San Antonio Spurs. We got Nikola Topic with the 4th pick, so we got our guard of the future. Wembanyama, obviously, is our center. Devin Vassell is going to be the key piece at what? He plays the 2, right? Keldon Johnson is there at the 3.
I guess if you move Keldon, I guess you could slide Vassell to the 3.
You could.
He plays either or. He just can't play the 4.
And then you have Sohan. I think outside of point guard play, something else this team needs is shooting and spacing. Mm-hmm. And I'm probably gonna take somebody that might surprise some people, but he's one of the best shooters in the draft, and don't really need the ball. He could play in a lot of different areas. The defense is a question, but he's playing with Wembanyama, so a lot of shit will be hidden. But I'm gonna take Dalton Connect here. Probably the second best shooter in this draft. Went to Tennessee, was the entire offense of that team. You're not asking this guy to go get a bucket, but he's the type of guy who could play off ball and fit in any situation. And he's going to give this Spurs team a lot more spacing than they need. And you know damn well when Wembanyama gets doubled next year, that motherfucker is going to be kicking that shit out. But Dalton Connect is who I'll be taking with the 8th pick.
And you know who the Grizzlies will take next?
Who?
I think it's very fucking obvious. Again, don't need your guards. You got your backcourt. You got your big settled. Take a shot at Ron Holland. Bring in a defender. Okay, I will say this, though. The spacing is not going to work out.
Spacing is bad.
The spacing's going to be bad. But bring in another guy who could be a dog, do some dirty work, be a defender, make cuts to the basket, be a slasher for you guys. I think this is a time for when they got to start building role players. This is a role player. With all due respect, he's gonna be a role player for them. You don't need to take a shot or star anymore.
Shit. If he gets a jump shot, that motherfucker.
He's not getting no jumper. I'm sorry.
Nah, his shot is crazy.
He's not getting a jumper.
Yeah, his shot is crazy.
Bro, I'm not going.
I mean,
he's cooked from the 3 ball. But you're gonna have Ja. You're gonna have Desmond Bane. You're gonna have him rolling out there. Jaren Jackson Jr. You're gonna have a pretty good team. And there's a team where it's like you're only in the lottery because of injuries. So this is where, like, kind of like the Rockets, just take a chance at a guy who could be a role player for you. Yeah. That's gonna help you in the playoffs.
Yeah. 10th pick, Utah. Well, yeah, Ron Holland. Yo, that motherfucker. Utah. Yeah, Ron Holland was like I think he was the number 2 high school player last year. So.
He didn't fall that low, though.
Yeah, he didn't fall that low.
We've seen Scalabissier fall off.
But he's not.
Harry Giles fall off.
Yeah. But defensively, he's a dog, though. Yeah. But number 10, Utah Jazz. You got my favorite guy of the draft last year, Keontae George, running that point. And, I mean, I don't know if they're going to move him to the 2 or what they're going to do. But he had a great rookie year. Still got Walker Kessler at center. Lauri Markkanen, if he doesn't get traded, at the 4. I don't remember who their 2 and 3 are for that team.
Colin Sexton, I don't know who their 3 is. To be completely honest with you.
Colin. I mean, there's 2 ways you could go with this.
Your front court's set.
Yeah, your front court is set. But I'm thinking 2 ways. One, Rob Dillingham.
Yep, that's well, I don't want to spoil it. Continue.
Rob Dillingham, move Keontae to the 2. Or Cody Williams at the 3 spot. But I think I'm gonna go Rob Dillingham here at 10. Could be your point guard of the future. Keontae was really good last year, but I feel like he's more of a 2 than a point guard. He really did improve a lot as a playmaker last year. Shout out to Will Hardy. I think he's one of the underrated coaches in the league.
Word.
But Rob Dillingham, he's one of those guys that I look at him and I'm like, he's probably the definition of like boom or bust to me. You look at him, he got the handles, he got the jumper, he got everything. The scariest thing with him, obviously, is the size. He's 6'1", pause, just like Reed Shepherd. 100, he's like 175, soaking wet probably. But he has the offensive game, the modern offensive game that...
we gotta stop saying size.
Now, yeah, let me clarify. In a draft episode, you're gonna hear pause a lot because that's just...
Talking about men's bodies.
Yeah, exactly. But
a lot.
Rob Dillingham, he has the offensive game. He is the shiftiest guy. We're gonna see how it goes. I think if he reaches his full potential, well, I look at him and I'm like, how can this guy not succeed in the NBA? He has the modern guard NBA game outside of the two-way ability, but he is a guy that could transcend the offense. And really, with Walker Kessler back there and Lauri Markkanen, who's not really that bad on defense, you could kind of get away with certain shit and kind of just go in and bank in on your offense. If you are going to trade Lauri Markkanen, maybe you could get something back decent, but you could kind of move on from Colin Sexton and go with somebody like Rob Dillingham, or you could have Rob learn under one of these guards and you still have Jordan Clarkson. He's the ultimate, like, come off the bench motherfucker, because that was the role that...
Does he care about being a mentor, though?
I don't think so, but...
That's what I'm saying. You don't see the type.
I'm just saying that because that was the role that Rob played at Kentucky, coming off the bench and being their spark plug and giving them life in a lot of these big games. So I'll take Rob Dillingham here at the 10th pick for the Utah Jazz.
Bulls busted my mock draft because this is where I had Devin Carter, but with the Josh Giddey trade, don't really.
Speaking of Devin Carter, that was the guy that I was like, I think, is that your favorite guy in the draft?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, no.
Former Gamecock. Pause.
Missy's my favorite guy because I want.
Oh, Missy, yeah.
I want him to be a Knick so badly.
I have because I have like my wish list Knicks guys.
He's my very.
And also, he's like your.
I'm just thinking. Look, when I'm thinking about guys I want to draft, I'm thinking about who the Knicks could get.
Oh, okay.
That's why. So, like, in years past, when I'm thinking of guys, I don't think of, oh my gosh, imagine the Knicks with Markelle Fultz. Imagine the Knicks with this guy. Imagine the Knicks with this guy. It's like, all right, I want Dennis Smith. All right, I want either of the Bridges. All right, like, I want a Tyrese Maxey. I mean, we had his evil twin brother in quickly.
Yeah.
But Jalen Duran. He was a guy I wanted the Knicks too.
Yeah.
But yeah. Not Devin Carter, sorry. And Devin Carter's not even going right now too. This is
to be honest, not a bad pick right now.
It kind of is. They got Giddey now, bro. And we don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah, we don't.
And they have Io. They have Giddey, they have Io. I mean, does that stop you from drafting Devin Carter? I don't know, but where's the minutes come from?
You're right. There's hella guards on that team. Saying. Yeah.
And I didn't even mention Zach LaVine because he's probably gonna get moved. Yeah. Hopefully. This is just where it's like you're fucked, to be honest. And like I said, this is where I would have put Devin Carter. I might just have to take a shot on the dark just. I might have to move this guy up. I might have to just throw in Zach Edey in this bitch.
Zach Edey at 11.
And then just hope they move.
Vooch.
Because to be honest with you,
this team is in like hell because it's like, what do they need?
That's what I'm...
Point guard is, you got Giddey. Shooting.
They need a star everywhere. And unfortunately...
Shooting guard, you still have DeRozan. Small forward. I mean, Pat Will. You could take a wing. But
you could take a shot at Pat Will.
But I don't like Cody Williams here. Like,
me neither. That's just another Pat Will project again.
Yeah.
For what?
And then power forward. I don't know. Center, you still have Vooch. It's a lot.
Well, to be fair, because you said DeRozan at the 2. DeRozan be playing that 3 and 4.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
It'd really be LaVine at the 2. It's about to be Giddey, LaVine, Pat/DeMar, obviously the other one available, and then Vooch.
Shit,
That's terrible.
If you take Edey, let him cook.
Yeah, let him get cooked on defense.
Yeah.
All due respect to bro, but let him get cooked on defense.
Yeah, let him cook. Yo, it's crazy how the NBA has changed so much. I saw a stat.
Yo, he would have been a dog 20 years ago. He would have been the number 1 pick.
If that nigga was drafted in 2005, he'd be the number 1 pick, bro. I was watching a video, and it was like his college stats. They were like, yo, the only other people to put up these stats in college was like Shaq, Ralph Sampson. Bro. Like, it was crazy. Like,
wrong era.
Like, they were putting like a list of like the motherfuckers that was in company with Zach Edey, like in college. All those motherfuckers were number 1 picks.
He's not even a top 10 pick.
Yeah, but
hey man, hold up. I will say this: Burt's low key is comp.
No.
Okay, no. I tried. Gets cooked on the perimeter. Well, if you saw how he was hooping Sunday, you would think, yeah, it was because he was cooking the post.
Yeah, that's the one thing with Zach Edey.
You're gonna get the post buckets, but buddy, it's 2024.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, he was giving Klingon the work in that championship game.
It's college.
Yeah, but now he's gonna have to go up against fucking Lively and Gobert.
Who else have we seen? Like Jalil, bro.
Yeah,
that's college. I know you like him, but that's college, bro. Like a lot of these bigs, like that come from college. It's like, bro, that's college. This is the NBA. Shit's different out here, bro.
Nah, yeah, and he also needs like a 13-foot game because like you gonna need that to survive. Yeah, you 7'4", you 300 pounds, but they're not gonna be running shit where you're gonna be like all the time.
Like that's what I'm saying.
You're gonna have to be a roller and a popper.
He is not gonna be no fucking roller, Justin.
Yeah.
You not got the speed to be a roller. Slow. That's what I'm saying. He's not
and then he don't have the shot to be a popper.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, bro, this thing would have been a Hall of Famer 20 years ago. If he was drafted at 99, we'll be talking about him like, damn.
He probably would have been the number 1 pick in outside of LeBron.
From 2000, he would have been the number 1 pick. 2001 is still Yao. Or wait, Yao's 1 or 2?
Yao was 02.
All right, 01 was...
Kwame.
Okay, yeah, he would have been the number 1 pick. Because 2000 was Kenyan, then it's Kwame. He would have been the number 1 pick. Yao still beats him out. Braun beats him out.
Dwight Howard.
Him versus Dwight would be a conversation,
that would have been a conversation.
That would have been a conversation.
Dwight and Emeka Okafor was a conversation.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. There was a conversation. 05 was... That's a conversation for one.
Yeah. And then Bargnani,
conversation.
Odin,
Durant, and then Zach Edey.
Yeah.
Bro.
Let's just say from 2000 to like 2009, he'd probably be the number 1 pick.
He'll be a top 3 minimum. Yeah. Almost every year.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for guys like this that they're just drafted in the wrong time, bro.
Yeah.
Like your dad fucked your mom in the wrong year, bro.
Yeah.
To put it simply.
You saw fucking Florida just got this 7'9" kid.
Yeah, I seen that. Yo, hold on. What's his name? He has like a French last name. It's Oliver something.
Oliver Rio, I think.
Yeah, with an X.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like French. I think it's RIUX.
Yeah, some shit like that.
RIOX, something like that. Yeah, he was 7'7" like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Now he's finna be 7'9". He'll be by far the tallest NBA player in history.
Hell yeah.
He's basically 8 feet tall.
I hope he makes it because I'll be using him in 2K.
Yo, imagine dunking on him with Ja in 2K. You know what's gonna happen too, bro. But people like to move on from this. I feel bad for dudes like Zach Edey and like, even people in the past. Like I feel bad for Muhammad Abdul Rauf, who would have been a dog today.
Yeah.
Ray Allen would have been even more of a dog today. And it's like Ben Simmons would have been a dog back then. Zach Edey would have been a dog back then. Just sucks, bro, when you're drafted in like the wrong time.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But this is the 12th pick, Justin.
OKC.
The second to last pick.
Right here.
OKC trades the pick. Hopefully.
Nah, they won't.
They should.
OKC 12th pick right here. I mean, I see a lot of mocks that they're like, well, let's take Cody here, put him with his brother. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. Like, I don't know.
I don't know why it's so funny.
I don't know. Yeah, I said it like that shit was funny.
He said, put him with his brother.
But OKC to me, this is like a little bit of a weird position because they're like in a win now mode, but they're also dumb young where they could take a shot.
Hold on, and Devin Carter stays sliding. And he don't fit here neither.
You can't take him here.
I feel bad for bro.
You can't even take him here. And I feel bad because like Devin Carter to me is like
he's a top 10 talent.
He's a top 10 talent. To me, he's probably one of the safest picks in the draft. Like I know what that motherfucker's gonna be in the league. And the offense will be a plus.
He finna slide though.
Yeah, he gonna slide. I mean, in real life, don't take this mock draft as like fucking the Messiah.
Nah,
like,
it's not. Especially with me.
Like,
please, no.
Yeah, this shit will look a lot different. And next episode, we gonna react to it.
I ain't gonna lie. I started my research Monday, so Justin's picks is way better than mine. I'll say that. Son, I forgot about Matus completely.
Oh, Matus Buzelis.
It was funny as hell.
So, I mean, with OKC here, I'm thinking of like, you could take somebody who's like win now, but how many of those guys really are there? I'm not really, but you could also take a swing for upside. I'm thinking about two guys here, but with the thing with Hartenstein in mind, I think I'm gonna take a swing for upside right here, and I think I'm gonna take Tijane Salon.
Good pick.
From France.
Good pick. Didn't make my mock, but he was almost there.
He was iffy. Like there were times where I didn't have him, and then where he crept in. Like to me, he's like a late lottery and maybe early 20s type of guy. And I see some mocks where he's like even low key top 10. Mm-hmm. But I'll take Tijane Salon here to the Thunder at 12. He is low key a Thunder ass pick. Because this guy's raw as fuck. Coming out of France. This is a fucking French draft. 6'10".
This is the third or fourth French player already.
Yeah.
The fourth.
And there's more. Like, even in the back end.
And there's more coming next year.
Yeah. But this guy is 6'10". With 3-and-D potential. And it's very scary what he could be. I mean, this guy's... If you draft him, he's not going to be playing right away.
Yep.
He probably gonna have to wait. You probably gonna have to wait like 2-3 years. But if he reaches his potential, it could be very scary because now you will have a big ass lineup with Chet at the 5, Salon at the 4, maybe the 3, and then you still got J-Dub, Shea, and these are all guys that are pretty good defenders, and maybe Dort is still on the team, but yeah, Salon is one of those guys that like he projects to be a pretty good 3-point shooter, pretty good defender if he reaches it. But he's really raw right now. But if you're OKC, you're young as shit still, and you're in a win now mode. So you're kind of in a win-win situation where you could still take a gamble on a guy, and maybe one of the guys you have on your current team doesn't work, or you have to pay him and you don't want to. Bless you, and you can move on. Or maybe Salon turns into something and you could move him for something else. But when you're getting picks from all these other teams, you could kind of take a gamble. So I'm going to take Tijane Salon right here at 12.
I'm going to do it, Justin, because I don't want him to fall off completely.
13.
Devin Carter. You're going to the Kings. Now, again, I get it. De'Aaron Fox,
Get
Malik Monk.
Davion
I was about to say,
Mitchell out.
that's what I was gonna say. Replace Davion Mitchell.
He's basically a better version of
taller. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're taller. He's still gonna bring you the buckets. He's gonna bring that point of attack stopper. He's gonna when Malik Monk is out there giving up buckets. Yeah, he's giving you buckets. We're giving them up. Put Devin Carter.
Thank you.
Yo, if the Kings somehow get Devin Carter, they low key win the draft. I ain't gonna lie. No glazing shit. They low key won the draft. No funny shit. Cause like you said, get Davion Mitchell out of there. You get him, pause with 3 more inches.
Yeah, like I remember watching his draft profile, and people in the comments were like, reminds me of Davion Mitchell. I'm like, nigga, he's better than Davion Mitchell, especially offensively.
His pro comp is Drew Holiday. If he could be half as good as that, that's pretty fucking
Yo,
good.
bro, listen, I think Devin Carter is probably the safest motherfucker in this draft. Like, this motherfucker is a dog.
I
Like,
you want him on the Spurs.
that would be good too. But
Like if they can't get Cat, like for example, I had Castle at 8, right? And if he's gone by that point, if you don't take him at 4 and he's gone, take Devin Carter.
I feel if the Spurs could get Devin Carter, that would be some shit. But yeah, this guy's a dog. 19 points a game. The 3-point shot improved a lot. This motherfucker he hit 38% on like 7 attempts. And another part of his game that is really gonna translate, the rebounds. This motherfucker averaged 9 rebounds a game.
Josh Hart type beat.
Yeah, as a 6'2", 6'3" guard. And we saw it last year. AirPods coming out of Santa Clara, he averaged like 8 rebounds a game. And it translated. I think with the Warriors he averaged 5, 6.
Pretty fucking
But it's a good stat to see. And I mean the questions with Devin Carter is like, is the jump shot real? I mean, it looks pretty good. He shoots it confidently. There were a lot of times in the game where like the shooting, like sometimes you could say the shooting splits were skewed because like there was a lot of times in those games where like he was asked to like save them when like shit was getting real. They're like, yo, Devin, take the ball, and he was saving their ass. Like he was a lot of their offense, and on defense he's a pest. He got a lot of the Kyle Lowry bullshit down already. But I think he's a really safe pick. Like even if he's not hitting his jump shot, he could be a mother. Like he could just be a dog. Like he probably would be what everybody thought Davion Mitchell would be.
He's just too small, pause.
Yeah.
Davion Mitchell be doing his shit, but like, if you could get a better version of him that's taller, do it.
I like this pick right here, Devin Carter.
He's just not gonna be there in real life.
Yeah, real life. He's probably going top 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have him going as 8, bro.
And it's crazy because he's been rising a lot. Because I remember earlier he was at like 19, 16. And now he's probably like top 8, top 10.
Type shit. Yeah. Final pick.
14th pick. Who's here? The Blazers. Last time you took Buzelis at 7.
Mm-hmm.
This is a weird spot to like.
That's what I'm saying. The Blazers are one of those teams. I feel like the Blazers and the Bulls are each one of those teams that's like, dude, what do you want? Literally, what do you want? Do you swing on BPA regardless of fit? Do you go for fit, but you're so bad that you shouldn't even be focusing on fit? You're not going to be contending anytime soon.
This is a weird spot, bro. Cody Williams hasn't been taken, even though in real life he'll probably get taken here. Well, would have been taken already, but since you took Buzelis already, I don't want to take Cody Williams.
Yeah, and like him and Sharp.
I don't want to take another guard. Another big.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know what they want.
You know what? I might take
swing for a home run.
I'm not gonna take a home run. I think I'm gonna take somebody who low-key might be similar position as Buzelis, but he's a guy who's a safer pick who could play. And if Buzelis doesn't work out, you could be like, fuck it. We got this guy. We got this one. We at least got this one, right? And I'm sorry, Colin, but I'm gonna take Tristan Da Silva here at 14.
That's Colin's guy?
No, but I said if I'm the Cavs, get him. You need to get him.
He won't be there.
Yeah, he might not be there. But yeah, I would take Tristan Da Silva, Cody Williams' teammate, Colorado. really good guy. 6'9". He's a good at all things, master at none type of guy. He's gonna project to be a really good pro in this league.
RJ Barrett type shit.
Low key, yeah.
You
Yeah,
said
they play nothing alike though.
no, but whenever you say good at everything, I always remember that person who always said, RJ Barrett's a B- at everything and will never.
What
be
is that
an
saying?
A.
Jack of all trades, master of nothing.
Yeah.
That's kind of what Tristan da Silva is. But you know he's gonna be like a solid pro, kind of like what. I mean, maybe some people think more highly of Keegan Murray, but I mean, not saying that's his comp, but that's kind of what I looked at Keegan Murray when he was coming into the draft. Like I know this guy's gonna be a good pro. If he reaches something else, that's like a cherry on top. Mm-hmm. But to me, I think Tristan da Silva is the type of guy where like Buzelis is like a home run pick. Da Silva is like the safe pick. And there's probably more nights where you might close with Da Silva because he just is a smarter basketball player, knows where to be on the floor. He's a better shooter right now. I know Buzelis shot well in high school, but he shot like shit in the G League. And that is still a concern going in to the next season. And you have to see if the jump shot is real. But he's a guy you could plug and play, and he could fit into almost all these teams.
Yep.
So I'm going to take Tristan da Silva here at 14, and that will round out the lottery.
Yep, it's going to round out the lottery for now.
Yeah.
I think we did pretty decent on our picks. I'm not going to lie.
Man,
it's just...
we had fun.
We let some people fall.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of fit for certain teams. Like, for example, Devin Carter easily could have gone to the Bulls. That's a perfect spot that I had for him in my mock draft. They traded for Josh Giddey. I'm like, well... what do I do now?
So you wrote down everybody. Read off to the listeners the full lottery picks.
Well, here's the only problem, Justin.
Where'd you stop?
No. So what I did was every time someone's name was said, I
you crossed
erased
them
my
out?
notes. Well, there's no cross. I erased it. Well, I should have copied and pasted it. Okay. I'm not going to lie. That was really stupid of me, but I erased it so I wouldn't say the name later on.
Oh, okay. I mean, it won't be that hard.
But I had, for example, off the top of my head, I had Castle at 8. Mm-hmm. I had Modest at 4.
Okay.
I had Devin at 11 for the Bulls. I'm trying to think who else moved up for me. I'm just trying to look at the list real quick right here. I had Topic all the way down at 13, to be honest with you. I'm concerned about the injury. Everyone else kind of fell where they should have. I mean, I had Klingon at 5. Dalton, I remember having Dalton in 10 or 11. I had him a little bit more back. But everything else kind of fit into place. I did not have Tajon in at all. I told you that he missed out.
You know what's crazy? I thought I had Tajon in. I had to sneak him in because I thought you was going to have him in. Because I remember last year you had Koulibaly in, and I was like, I did not have that motherfucker.
Khalil Ware made my shit, but he didn't
was
make
like
it at all.
He was right. I thought about taking Khalil Ware to the Grizzlies. Oh, no, you had the Grizzlies. You took Ron Holland. Yeah, if it was me.
They need a small forward more than a center.
For
me.
That would have been the dream Klingon spot. The Grizzlies.
Too late, though.
Yeah, it's too late. They want him badly.
No, he's going to go higher.
He's probably going to go higher.
Before we even get to shout-outs, I want to ask you something real quick. You think Jordan's DPOY is manufactured?
Michael Jordan's?
You haven't seen it? You haven't seen the news recently?
No.
Some guy's going back watching every game of Jordan's DPOY season, and he's finding shit wrong. He's finding Jordan having more steals than the other team has turnovers. He is finding that the home stat keepers, kind of like the same thing with the John Stockton controversy, as well as the Jaren Jackson Jr. controversy most recently, getting credits for blocks that weren't his. You have a much higher percentage of Jordan getting stocks in home games than he was in away games. I have to go back and see it myself. I've only seen certain clips of the dude talking about it.
Yeah.
And other people talking about it. I mean, since you're not like really prepared about it, but you think that's a possibility? Just from the information I'm getting from you. More steals and turnovers. More steals he has and the other team has turnovers. A much higher volume of stocks at home than away. We have some video evidence already coming out. Think it's manufactured?
Nah. I mean, I'd have to see, but I don't think so.
Yeah, man.
Not yet. Oh yeah, one thing.
Anything to promote my LeBron agenda.
One thing I forgot to give my Knicks wish list.
Oh shit! Everything's green.
Everything's green.
Yeah, everything's kind of falling into place.
My Knicks wish list. I mean, at the top of the list, I would love Yves Missi out of Baylor.
That's my guy.
Could be the perfect Mitchell Robinson replacement. Super athletic, big. He would be the dream.
He would be like literally the perfect swap out.
Well, I mean, at first, one of the guys before Yves Missi for me was Khalil Ware, but he's gonna get.
He's
picked.
not gonna last that long.
Yeah, he's gonna get picked.
Well, I don't even think Misi's gonna last that
might
long
not
either.
even get picked.
But he has a better chance to go to the Knicks.
This guy, another dream pick, and I think we can get him. And a lot of Knicks Twitter is saying the same thing, and that's Ryan Dunn, out of Virginia.
Put me on.
Ryan Dunn.
I'm unaware.
He's a 6'7" wing out of Virginia. He is undoubtedly the best defensive player in this draft. Well, wing-wise.
Where is he listed right now?
He's projected... Oh, normally or like...
Like in the mock draft. Not like yours, just in general consensus. Like, what's the range from where to where?
Ryan Dunn, he's projected, I think, anywhere between like 25 to like 33.
We got him.
He is the best defensive player in the draft. The main concern with him, though, can't shoot.
That's okay.
They're calling him Matisse Thybulle 2.0. But he's athletic as shit, though. Like, if you see his tape, bro, he's dunking on motherfuckers, and he's getting, like, one hand, like, off the glass blocks. And he's 6'7". And he's from New York. So
I run New York.
He's a guy that he could come and play ASAP. When OG's out for some reason, or we could play them together.
40 minutes.
Motherfuckers, Knicks Twitter's already calling them, if they pair up, they're calling them Rikers Island. Like,
that's OG by himself.
Yeah, but I would love Ryan Dunn, and we can definitely get him. Please don't let him go to the Celtics at 30. But yeah, Ryan Dunn.
Ain't nobody worried about the Celtics.
I like Tyler Kosick.
Did not make mine, but he was close.
I like him. I mean, he wasn't gonna be lottery. He's a guy we could get with our picks.
Well, from my research, he was going anywhere between 16 and 22.
The Suns could use him. I'm not gonna lie. The Suns could use him, but I really like him. Could play for us, be our backup point guard, slow up the tempo, control shit. Guard. Oh, Deuce.
Yeah. Why you say it like that? Oh, Deuce. Deuce.
It's because I don't look.
Be more excited.
I don't look at Deuce as a point guard though.
Be more excited. Son said, "Oh yeah, Deuce." Like
it's because I don't look at Deuce as a point guard.
But he's developing that skill set though.
We'll see next year.
And he's gonna keep developing that shit. Respect my nigga Deuce.
Hopefully, I don't think he's bad.
Deuce.
I just I'm like he looks like he's more of a 2.
But guarding ones.
I mean,
positionless.
All right, but I'm just saying like skill wise.
Buckets.
Yeah. It's because like Tyler Kolick is like more of like a traditional guard. Like he's gonna run your offense, get everybody in play. He's not looking to score. Could play within within everything. Deuce is more so looking like I'm gonna try to score.
To get buckets, nigga.
Which is fine. Like I love Deuce.
Me too.
But yeah, Tyler Kolick's another option. The last guy I like, he's very obtainable. Adem Bona out of UCLA. Center. To me, he's the consolation if we don't get Missi. Another athletic big. He was really good this year for UCLA. Super good shot blocker. He's the consolation prize. Missi's that's like the number one.
Missi, welcome to the New York Knicks.
Actually, I mean,
I'm gonna say right now,
at this point, he's probably gonna go higher.
No, he's going to the Knicks.
But for me, honestly, if we get Ryan Dunn, that's like the gift right there.
One more thing before shout-outs. I don't want to say we missed badly. I would just say, to be completely honest, everyone else last year fucked up, with all due respect. But we had Cam Whitmore, both of us, go super high.
That's not our fault, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the team's fault.
Yeah.
That's all the team's faults. Who's one guy that you think is going to slip badly that we have super high up?
Oh, I do have draft gems right here. My draft gems. One guy. I have a few guys here. One guy. Well,
These are steals.
yeah, I have draft steals here. Obviously, Ryan Dunn's here. Tristan De Silva's here. One guy I really like is Jalen Tyson, out of California. I don't think he's gonna. I mean, he's not really gonna slip because he's probably gonna go where he's projected. Jalen Tyson's probably projected anywhere between 16 and like 19 or 20. But I think that guy, he's a fucking dog. I think he's gonna be really good. One guy that I think a lot of people are gonna like, and they might be like, "Damn, he should have been higher." Bub Carrington, out of Pittsburgh. That motherfucker, you watch him play, he's NBA ready. Like, he got the offensive bag. He's 6'5". He got the step back jumpers. He might be a favorite, like a fan favorite, like very, very, very like soon. Guys we didn't mention. I mean, he's not gonna slip, but I gotta shout him out because I haven't. Jared McCain.
Yeah, Jared McCain.
I just had to shout him out. He's not gonna slip or nothing, but
He was not lottery though, not to me.
yeah, he's probably like late lottery or like mid teens, but he's a motherfucker who could play anywhere.
I think like late teens.
One guy, if he slips far, he could be a steal. Is Isaiah Collier out of USC. He's one guy.
He's missing lottery.
There's some mocks where he's going like between 15 and 18.
I've seen him
and
lottery.
I've seen him lottery, and then I've seen others where he's falling to 22, 23.
Yeah, I didn't want to entertain him lottery.
I'm like, bro, if you let that man go to the Bucks at 24, yikes. That could be another Maxey situation.
I thought you said we're 24, 25. So they'll be 23.
They're 23. They're the pick right before us. But if you let him go to the Bucks, that could be another Maxey situation. Like, he's one of those guys.
Buckets.
He's probably, like, it's probably more dangerous if he falls into the 20s.
That's a Jordan guy.
Isaiah Collier?
Yeah. So that's the one where I'm going to admit, that's the only one where it's like a non-Nick pick. That's a guy who I'm hyped for.
He's so tough.
I'm hyped for him.
He's very tough.
And obviously Missy.
Yeah.
What about some second round gems like Javon Quinley?
No.
No? Okay. No. I tried, bro. I tried to get you on the roster. He's the one who wants to be a hater. I tried to get him on the roster.
Nah.
But like a major slip though. I know Cam Whitmore's not our fault, but any major slips you could see here.
Like in the first round guys or like second round guys that have more potential?
Let's go with guys that we actually talked about.
Guys that we talked about that could slip. Well, I mean, one guy that we talked about. I mean, we didn't pick him. I mean, do I think Cody Williams could slip?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Edie because I picked Edie.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely not going 11th. Definitely not.
He could. Respect my boy, nigga.
Yeah, he's not going. But, I mean, obviously, Topich is going to slip. Probably, yeah.
That's why I didn't even have him top 10.
Yeah, Topich is going to slip, most definitely.
I had him 14.
I just like, I love the idea of him and Wembanyama together. But he's definitely going to slip. Cody Williams, he's going to be the guy that we're probably like, I don't, because like
But you think he's going to be the opposite?
I don't think he's going to be bad. I think he'll be cool. And it's crazy because going into the season, I really liked him. There's just a lot of flashes where like you forget he's out there sometimes. Mm-hmm. He was playing on a team with Tristan De Silva and KJ Simpson, who were both like they were running shit on that team. I mean, he does have the intangibles. Like, I'm not gonna say pause. The nigga got long arms. He's a big wing, so he got the intangibles to like do good things. He just has to put it all together. And when you gotta take those guys where you got to take a bet on like, oh, he disappears in games, is he engaged and shit like that, it's always tricky. But do I think he's gonna fall like how we had him falling? Probably not. No. I think he'll probably go anywhere between.
He's just a weird guy to throw on a team.
Yeah, it's tough.
Because he's a guy that you take a shot on, but it's like who I guess the Blazers are.
Because it's tough because his floor isn't crazy. And then I don't think his ceiling is that crazy either.
You just take a shot in the dark with a dude like him, but it's like What teams are willing to take a shot on a dog?
Because, like, I don't like him for...
He's not going to work on the Blazers. He's not going to work on the Bulls, which are two teams that desperately need to take a shot at something.
I don't like him on the Pistons. Don't like him on the Spurs.
Don't like him on the Grizz.
Don't like him on the Grizzlies. The Jazz, maybe. Yeah.
I don't like him on the Pistons at all.
Hell no.
At fucking all.
Hell nah.
At all.
Don't like him on the Kings. I don't. OKC. If you're OKC,
you're not getting burned.
OKC, you're just doing that to put him with his brother.
You're not getting burned.
Like I thought about it, I'm like, I'm trying to see where the fit is with Cody with OKC. But nigga, you're just doing that to put him with his brother. That's really it. Like that's really all it is.
Respect Obi and Jacob. Come on. Always pair the brothers together. Yeah. It's good for locker room chemistry until you let one of them go and then you keep the other and you keep the worst one.
Yeah. But
sorry, Jacob Toppin, you're gonna come back this season and cook.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Justin, any shout outs you got?
I have no shout outs.
I have a shout out. That's why I took the shades off, the goofy heart shades.
Yeah.
It feels like this is happening every episode. Rest in peace, Willie Mays, man. Legend. Not just baseball wise, but color barrier wise. Negro League player. Came to MLB. He wasn't first like Jack or anything, but one of the first, black superstars in the MLB. I mean, I was talking about it on the party. I mean, you were shocked because you're like, what? I forgot if it was you or Dequan. I was shocked. Like, damn, what the fuck? How you get so many? But I'm just gonna read out some.
Oh, that was me.
It was you that was talking about that. I was like, damn, like what the fuck? I'm gonna start off with the craziest one. Let's just get out the way. 24 All-Star games. 24 All-Star games in 23 years. That's aura right there. You made more All-Star games than years played. If you say, why, what the fuck? In MLB, there's a certain period of time where you was playing 2 All-Star games in a year. 2 MVPs. 12 Gold Gloves. Obviously, a Rookie of the Year. 1 World Series. 2-time All-Star MVP. 660 home runs. Over 3,000 hits. Batted over 300 for his career. And then again, the societal stuff too as well. One of the first black superstars. In many people's eyes, the greatest center fielder of all time. Made the best catch in baseball history. Just a legend, bro. And it sucks that I feel like every week we're saying RIP. Last week, Jerry West. Week before, Bill Walton and Chet Walker. Or was it just Bill Walton and the Jerry West when we talk about Chet Walker? But yeah, Willie Mays is gone now, unfortunately. RIP to bro.
Yeah,
RIP. Big RIP. I mean, Justin, if you got no shout-outs, man, walk us out of here. I know next episode we def talking draft.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hopefully some shit happens, too.
Yeah. I think this will be a draft where we might see a lot of trades happening.
Hope so.
Hopefully.
I want to see some trades. I want to see some deals by next episode.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, if you are listening on audio, please give us 5 stars. Please like. If you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe. Please follow us on TikTok at the J&J Podcast, on Instagram at the JJ Podcast 1. We appreciate you guys. Followers is going up. Subscribers is going up. So thank you.
Don't say peace out here, though. I want to address one thing. I can't believe I forgot about this guy. I didn't put it in notes.
What?
Obviously, Kendrick had that fire performance. Brought up Rust. Brought up DeMar. And did you see Savannah and LeBron? It's a funny picture. It looks like LeBron wanted to go and Savannah look at him like, no, you can't go. Like, there's no video or anything, but just the still picture looks like she's saying, like, hell no, you're not going up there. And there's people captioning like, nigga, we're from Ohio. You're not from the West Coast. Do not go up there. That shit was funny. Shout out to Kendrick. I can't believe you didn't say that, Justin. Shout out to Kendrick. You feel me?
That was a crazy show, though.
That was a crazy ass show.
Yo, Westbrook wanted to start crip walking so bad, and he was trying to hold it.
You saw Academics' reaction to it?
Oh, he was like, "You'll never win a ring."
Yeah, he literally paused. He's like, "Westbrook, you'll never win a ring, nigga." I was like, "Yo, why you had to do all that?" Deadass, he ain't even have to do all that. The ring violation was not needed right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that was Drake Glazing.
The number 1 Drake Glazer in history. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think there's anybody where his lips are stuck to Drake's asshole. I promise you. And then you got random OVO niggas taking pictures of Drake with a revenge hoodie. I think his name is OVO Mark. Yo, who is OVO Mark? Someone inform me, please. Who the fuck is OVO Mark? But you know what? Fire concert though.
I've heard his name in a song, but that's
I haven't, bro. I thought he's just somebody made up. I ain't gonna lie. He just sounds like some nobody that's just OVO because he's OVO. You feel me? He's probably like one of Drake's posse members, like the guy that was glazing him during the finals. And when KD got hurt, he was like, oh, "No way, bro, no way." You remember that nigga?
Nah. Oh, I think so.
He was like the dark skin dude sitting next to Drake, and he was just copying whatever Drake was doing. I was like, "Damn, Hall of Fame dick suck."
Yeah.
But appreciate the views, guys. Appreciate the following. Same thing Justin said. Keep that shit running up. I still want us to get to 1K followers on TikTok. We're almost at 700, correct? We're very close to 700. That means we'll be 300 away. Really want to go live and see what y'all got to say to me, honestly. I want to talk face to face and really understand why y'all don't think Klay Thompson's overrated. Tell me to my face, not through a comment. You feel me? Tell me why you like Paul George. Tell me why you think Jason Tatum is a top 5 player. You feel me? I'm giving you the platform. I don't mind. Should I be jumping into other people's lives? On the account, by the way, on my own account. When I see people going on live talking about basketball, I hop in that bitch ASAP. I say, yo, let me in as a guest. I don't plug. Maybe I should start plugging. I don't plug nothing. I'm just there to talk hoops. I'm there to argue with niggas about hoops and jump the fuck out. I'm gonna do that with people that follow the fucking show. Real shit.
Yeah, we're right there. I mean, we're almost at 700.
We right there.
We're close. Bro. We're close.
We like this.
Yeah.
We like this, bro. We right there, bro. But guys, we appreciate it as always.
Yeah.
We will see you next Saturday.